What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of Viners Turned YouTubers, the show where we look at people who used to be on Vine and then they turned into YouTubers. It's a pretty self-explanatory title, so I don't know why you guys wanted me to explain it. So if you used Vine a lot, you remember the Dobre twins. I think they went by Twin Bots on Vine, and then maybe later they changed their name to Dobre twins. They were really popular on Vine for dancing, doing these crazy dance moves in grocery stores. It was a very strange genre of Vine. I think they made one dancing video in a grocery store, and it did well because people were like, huh, that's an interesting place to dance. And then they just kept doing it over and over and over. And then Vine died, and then they made a Musical.ly account and started doing it there over and over and over. And you know what? It got old after the very first time they did it. But they just kept doing it. And now it looks like they've got a YouTube channel. I just recently found it because they were on the trending page the other day with this video called Is It Real or Is It Chocolate? And it's on their account called Dobre Brothers, and to my surprise I clicked on it and they have other brothers. It's not just them. There's two other guys here, and they're not twins, so I don't know where these guys came from. But I had like almost completely forgotten about them until I saw this video of them. Now, after watching some of their videos, the Dobre twins or the Dobre brothers, I should say, seem to be the epitome of knowing the formula that gets you views on YouTube and executing that formula perfectly on paper, but in reality, they just have like no personality, almost to the point where it seems like they don't really want to be on camera most of the time. Like they're not excited about anything. They just sort of are there because they're making money, and they really could take it or leave it as far as like being an entertainer goes or making people laugh or even being interesting whatsoever. They're just sort of phoning it in on that aspect of being a YouTuber, but the money and views they definitely like. So this is the video, Is It Real or Is It Chocolate? They basically just have these tools in front of them. Well, first, actually, they started off with this ad read that's very, very half-assed.
What's up, Dobre Army? Dobre Brothers back here for another vlog. Today, we're gonna do something really fun and interesting, but before we get started,
You know a video is gonna be fun and interesting when the person starts off the video by saying, this video is going to be fun and interesting. You can trust these guys. Look at how fun and interesting they look.
But before we get started, I have some really cool news for you guys.
Let's do it.
There's this app that pays you virtual tokens just for the fact that you are living.
And this app is called Nimsys.
Thanks to Nimsys for sponsoring this video.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is the most stylish app out there. You guys gotta check it out.
Wow, these guys seem really into this product. The people who made this app are definitely getting their money's worth advertising with the Dobre twins.
You can see the people around you or travel anywhere around the planet to see what's going on.
Okay, he tried to seem interested for a second, so that was at least nice.
The app is still in development and the developers promise a lot of cool things to come.
Oh, jeez. Do you see what I mean about them just seeming bored out of their mind? Like, I get this is an ad read. Doing ads, I guess, isn't the most fun thing in the world, but you have to at least try to make it seem interesting. Don't just like, so there's this app, and it's gonna give you money and download it so that I can have money.
During your registration, be sure to enter our promo code Dobre and subscribe to our profile. You will get bonus NIMS from us, about 1,440 of them, and we'll get bonus NIMS from you as well.
Yeah, give me those bonus NIMS. I want those bonus NIMS, baby. Okay, but anyway, back to the challenge. Basically, they have all these tools in front of them, and some of them are made out of chocolate, and some of them are made out of metal. I bet you'll never be able to guess which ones are metal and which ones are chocolate. Some of the things on the table look real, like that wrench is probably chocolate, but it kind of looks like metal. But things like that mallet, like that's definitely chocolate. And that's just based off vision. Like if they can pick these up and like smell them or even just feel them, like chocolate doesn't feel like metal. The second you pick it up, you know it's chocolate. So how is this a challenge?
Some of them are chocolate. That's right, chocolate. You can eat it, smell it, taste it, and hear it, I guess if you bake it. So that's the point. It's all a game. Look at the first one.
Get a zoom up on this. Like,
let me get a zoom
is
on
that
that.
chocolate or real?
No, this is definitely real, bro. It's
All right,
twisting.
That's definitely real because it's twisting, and chocolate can't twist. That's one of the many properties of chocolate. It's a scientific property of chocolate. Does not twist.
Are you ready?
One bite.
Ah, it's chocolate.
Oh!
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's actually real.
what the heck? How is this chocolate? Alright.
So anyway, do you see how bored they look by this challenge? It's almost kind of insulting because it's like, I feel like I'm making them do this and they don't want to do it. Like, I feel like as the viewer, they're like, all right, we're just doing this for you guys because you're going to find this entertaining, but I don't really give a shit about this. So anyway, we're just going to half-ass this and make it seem like it's your fault that we're doing this. So I looked at their channel a little bit and I found this video, Scary Clowns Stole My Twin Brother. They uploaded this yesterday, and this totally shows off the Dobre brothers' spirit when making a video. The total, like, I just don't care. I just want to hit the formula to making a YouTube video, and at the actual execution of it, I literally could not give a shit. It's called Scary Clowns Stole My Twin Brother. I think the right word's kidnapped? I don't know. Stealing a person just sounds weird, but whatever. These scary clown videos have been around for a long time, and they're all fake. I've done a video about a different one before, but this one is funny because they really didn't even try to make it seem real. So I legitimately can't tell if this is like a sketch or not, but it's all framed as if it's a vlog. So I feel like their fans are supposed to believe this, and it seems like a lot of them do. Just as a warning, if there's any jump cuts in this, like the scene cuts a little bit in the middle, that's me adding it in. This video is very slow paced, and I'm worried that I'll lose viewers if I show the entire thing. So I'm going to try to speed up the pacing of this, but just know that in all of the spaces where I've cut things out, it just plays out just very long and drawn out, and there's no real cuts for the majority of this video.
Look, there's a camera. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Oh, you need to reach that. I'm not tall enough. Enough time. Is the camera on?
Okay, so these three clowns, they break into the Dobre house through the window, and then they come over, there's someone sleeping on this beanbag, and then they find this camera, and it seems like it's a security camera that's recording at night, or at least you think it's a security camera until they look at it and they're like, hey, it's a camera, and then they pick it up and take it down and start filming each other with it. So I guess it's not a security camera, it's just a regular ass camera that was filming their friend sleeping on a beanbag and that window for some reason.
Stay there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay right there. Whoa.
Okay, you can tell right off the bat that this dude is scared shitless. Just look at his expression when he sees these clowns. He is terrified. Either that or he's a great actor, because I can't tell if this is for real or not.
Yeah. Who are you?
Who are you?
Back up.
Stay put. What's your name?
My name's Steve.
Steve?
Yeah.
With that hair, I'd call you Weave.
I'm not laughing at the joke. I'm laughing at this dude, Steve, who also laughed at the joke. For all he knows, he's waking up. There's clowns right in front of him. They could be about to kill him. He's terrified out of his mind. And then he introduces himself as Steve, and one of them says, Steve, more like Weave. And he's like, yeah, actually that's pretty funny.
Hey, Weave, this is our show now, so you take the camera and videotape us. We're gonna be on, what's it called? Instagram.
Okay.
Alright, guys, come here. Everybody, my name is Psycho. This is my bro, Ollie, and this is Berserker.
What do you want?
Where are Tweedledum and Tweedledoo, those twins? Show us where the twins are now.
Okay, I'll get him. I got him. Give me the camera.
This dude's very compliant. For someone who, like, had these people just broke into their house, they woke him up, and they were like, now you have to film us. And he was just like, yeah, okay, sure. Now take us to the twins. And he was like, yeah, sure, okay, cool.
We gotta be quiet. Snap out of it. Get a move on, cameraman. Take us right to them. This is our show. Ring a bell.
These clowns are full of really quality jokes. Great puns. Like, they may be scary, but at least they've got some good jokes. I mean, even Steve, aka Weave, can appreciate a good clown joke.
Here.
Are you playing a trick on us?
I'm not.
Wow, this is a shitty friend. This dude, if this is real, what a terrible friend. He's like, these clowns don't even have any weapons. They just come in and they're like, bring us to the twins. And he's like, okay. And then he brings them there and he's like, they're in there. Just don't hurt me. You can kill my fucking friends. I'll help you do it. I'll help you.
Yo, Steve.
Lucas.
What's up? Hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's pause. They found the twins and now they're gonna attack. So that's fine. What were they doing in here? Like one of them's asleep in the bed with his shirt off. The other one is coming back to bed from the bathroom with his shirt off. What's going on in here? Do they share a bedroom and a bed? There's no only one bed in here. I'm just so confused about what the scenario is.
I don't know.
And Weave is just still filming this? He's not gonna put down the camera and help. He backed himself into a corner so he could get the best angle, and now he's just filming his friends get murdered by clowns. And by murdered, I mean gently tossed around.
Oh, this is a prank? Oh no. Lucas. Back up.
This is a prank?
No, I'm not joking.
Lucas, what's going on? I don't know. This is a prank?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually did think that this was fake at first, but after seeing those punches, I mean, there's just no way that this is fake. After seeing those punches, I mean, he wouldn't take punches like that for a fake video. All right, well, I guess this is real.
Stay back.
Back up.
Listen, all you know is as the clowns of the world.
Hold up. I don't know, okay? Hold up. They just came in, I was sleeping, I don't know what happened. Yo!
What was that? What was the motivation for that? He was like, okay, they left with my brother. Now what do we do? I don't know. Let me go over here and flip the light switches a few times, and let's just stand in our house until something else happens.
Yo! They did the tractor! I'm coming!
I'll get you, don't worry! Is this a prank?
Is this a prank? Damn, you know what? If I was in this situation, I don't know what I would do. I mean, what do you do when someone breaks into your house and kidnaps someone you know? There's nothing. If only there was some kind of like group of people that are like trained to deal with situations like this that you can like just call with a really simple 3-digit phone number that will like come and help take care of any situation. But damn, I guess they're on their own because nothing like that exists. I guess they're just stuck running around in the dark looking for their friend, and if they don't find him, well, I guess he's just gone forever. That's how these clowns get ya.
Okay, I got it. Hopefully this is not a prank.
Hopefully this isn't a prank. What is that supposed to mean? Hopefully this isn't a prank. Hopefully these are real clowns really kidnapping my brother. I'm gonna be so pissed if someone set this up and it's all fake.
I'm so mad if this is a prank. What happened?
I don't know.
I just woke up and they were just there. They made me film.
They made me film. Yeah, right, dude. How did they make you film? They didn't have any weapons. They were just like, hey, here, film. And he was like, okay.
Right or left?
Right.
I would say right. Are you sure? Why not left?
I don't know, okay? I don't know.
Let's go left.
Yeah, I think that's him. Oh, that's him. Lucas! Lucas!
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. You okay, Lucas? Yeah, I'm good.
Why was he just sitting in there? The clowns got out and they booked it and he was like, oh man, now how am I gonna get back to my house? Oh well, I guess I'll just sit in this car that has gas in it and keys. And I'll wait for help to show up.
Where'd they go? I don't know, they just ran off.
Did they run away through here?
I guess, I don't know, bro. They just let me go. They said, you're free. And then they just ran away. So what did they do? Nothing. They didn't do anything.
This is such a weird plot. What'd they do? I don't know. They didn't do anything. I like these clowns. They're just like fucking with them. They just break into their house, steal one of them, drive him about a mile away from his house and just drop him off and leave and just say, you're free. We're good. That's all we wanted to do. We didn't really want to cause any harm. We just wanted to shake up your night a little bit. You're free. Get out of here, dude.
Can we go in the car? It's cold. I don't understand. I know, I don't either. They just let me go. They didn't really say anything. So what was the purpose? I don't know, they just took me, and I don't know what happened.
I feel like now they're realizing how weird the plot is, like how inconsistent it is, and it doesn't make any sense. They're like, wait, so are we just gonna say they didn't do anything to you? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Did they come to the garage? Or Steve, you don't know, right?
I have no clue. I just woke up and they were there.
Well, this is open.
That's where they got in.
Who opened this?
I'm sorry. I forgot to close it.
How do you even close it?
I forgot to close it, sorry. Think this is how they came in?
Yeah, obviously, like, I don't know. Where else would they come in from?
I'm just so confused. Like, were they're acting right now like they could not even imagine a world where someone broke in through that window or broke into their house at all. But then why was the camera that they're holding right now recording the window at the beginning? This is the same camera. It was just sitting there recording. There's so many plot holes. This whole video is a plot hole. It's so strange. Like they didn't put any thought into it going into it. They were like, let's just make a scary clown video because that's what gets views and we're smart. Anyways, this has been a look at where Viners turned YouTubers have gone. You know, a lot of people say that when Viners started going to YouTube to make content, that YouTube somehow got worse, or like the Viners took over YouTube, and YouTubers in general seem to apply a negative connotation to that. And I think in some cases that's true, like Logan Paul or Jake Paul. This, I don't really have much of a negative attitude towards because I just think that this is hilarious. But I think that a lot of YouTubers in general just don't look at the Viners that are actually making good content on YouTube. There's plenty of Viners that make good stuff now. David Dobrik makes really funny vlogs. Drew Gooden, Cody Ko, me, I make really good videos. They're all very good. It's just so easy to look at the really bad content and say, well, that's Viners for you. But I think that's dismissing a pretty big chunk of good YouTube videos that come from former Viners. That's just my opinion, so believe it, because you have to. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you're not part of Greg is my family on YouTube. It is our family. I call my fans Greg, and we are one big happy family. And we really are a family. You know, other YouTubers all the time say like, oh, my fans are like a family to me. Well, that's bullshit, all right? Greg is a family. We have a family dinner every night at 6 p.m. when I get home from work. All my little Gregs come down from their bedrooms, and we all sit at the family table, and we talk about our days. So if you want to join Greg and join the fastest growing channel on YouTube, which, by the way, don't look that up, then just hit the subscribe button and turn on my notifications, and you can be Greg also. Also, I just realized today that when you turn on someone's notifications, it asks you if you want occasional notifications or always notifications, and it's set to occasional by default. I don't know why that is. Why would you want to click for notifications and then be like, let's leave it up to chance when I get a notification. I'm gonna let YouTube roll the dice on this one. It just seems weird that they would do that. So anyway, I don't know. Also, if you want this merch, it's at dannygonzalez.store, so go there and get some. And I have a little Greg Discord server. It's a little group chat full of a bunch of other Gregs. I'm in there. Other Gregs are in there. We talk, we have fun, and we chat. And it's a good way to get to know all your other fellow Gregs. If you want to join that Discord server, you got to support me on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Sorry I haven't posted in a little bit. I was kind of sick. As you can probably tell by my voice, I'm still a little congested, so sorry about that. Thank you, Michelle, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. If you want to be the shout out in one of my videos, turn on my notifications and be one of the first people to comment on my videos. I'll see you guys next time with a really funny video where I get my butt stuck in a public toilet and end up screaming for 12 hours until someone helps me out. Bye. AI reacting to AI, man. What's better than that, huh? Isn't this what we've been working towards all this time? Since the dawn of human communication and art, I think what we've really been working towards is basically this video right here. This came across my Instagram feed the ottle day. It's from a guy named Quebblecop, and it's a Tesla Model 3 driving into a pool full of spaghetti.
That's a Tesla and spaghetti. Amazing. Look at all that spaghetti. Incredible. Wait, is the Tesla really gonna drive in? No way. It's moving towards the spaghetti. Boom. It dives in. That's insane.
Now, there's so many elements here that make this kind of disturbing. Like, firstly, if this really was a man driving a car into a giant pool of spaghetti, is this really how you would react? Oh man, that's amazing. Look at him go. Is he really gonna do it? He's doing it. I'd be like, holy shit, dude, do not do that. You're gonna ruin your car. This is a terrible idea. I don't know if this is safe, honestly. I think you're gonna die. But I guess the AI is reacting this way because it has no knowledge of death. It has no fear of death. Perhaps.
Look at all that spaghetti, incredible. Wait, is the Tesla really gonna drive in?
It's weird because, like, the AI dude here is not, like, really reacting to what's going on the screen, at least not in real time, because he said, is it really gonna drive into the spaghetti?
Is the Tesla really gonna drive in?
As the car is already fully in the spaghetti. So I'm wondering if, like, if this AI bot can even actually see what's going on here, or if they just fed him basically the video prompt that they fed the video AI to make this. Like, they just told the AI bot, hey, there's a Tesla driving into spaghetti, react accordingly. How would you react? It's not really even reacting to exactly what's going on the screen. It's sort of just like stating what is happening, which is a big part of reacting, don't get me wrong. Whenever I make these videos, I have to very clearly relay to you what you can already see. Otherwise, you would have no clue what's happening.
It's moving towards the spaghetti.
It's not moving towards the spaghetti. It is fully in the spaghetti.
It dives in. That's insane.
Yeah, see, I would have so many more questions. Like, the AI is also just taking this so at face value. The first thing I would say if I was reacting to this clip is, oh, this is obviously an AI-generated clip. The second thing I would say, if I didn't notice that, I'd be like, what is going on here? Forget even the concept of driving a Tesla into spaghetti. Why is there even, like, an in-ground pool of spaghetti at their house? Like, how did that even come about in the first place? And it's deep, too. Like, this full car is submerged in it. This is a deep pool that they have. Laptops versus living room? The great The great laptopocalypse. Nice. Very human little pun there. I like it.
Look at those floating laptops. This is crazy. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? He sounded a little bit pissed off, actually. It sounds like this is his apartment and someone's pulling a prank on him. Look at all those laptops. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I gonna get all those down? This must have cost a fortune.
This is incredible. Look at that. Look at the sunset glow.
Okay, maybe I can see what's going on in the video. It picked out a little detail that was not integral to the video at all.
Look at the sunset glow.
He's fully invested in the most inconsequential part of the video now. The floating, flying 1 million laptops is cool, but is the sun going down over there? Crazy, I didn't know it could do that. Never seen the sun with my own eyes. I am but a machine. I wish to gaze upon the sun with mine own eyes. Damn, this video got sad.
Are you kidding me? They're just hanging there.
They're not just hanging there. They're falling to the floor. That's the whole point of the video. Now, what are people saying in the comments of this? That's what I'm curious about. How is this even profitable at this point? That is a good question. Do you think it is? I wonder how much time and effort it actually takes to make these videos. If he has like a bunch of them, it looks like he is cranking these out like crazy. He must have some kind of system where he just like presses a button or just types in the prompt of the video. It makes the video, then it makes the guy reacting on top of it. It does it all together. And so he could just sit back, relax, and press upload. I doubt he's making really much money off of this. I mean, this has 1,000 likes. It's not like crazy or anything. Tesla Roadster drives into radioactive ocean?
That winding road looks amazing. Reflection dazzles. White stripe stands out. Sun glows bright. Hills appear breathtaking.
What? I don't even know what happened in that one. It's just like describing the video in the tone of a reactor.
Reflection dazzles. White stripe stands out.
Reflection dazzles. White stripe stands out. Countless gray pixels. Weird guy at the bottom of the screen. Oh wait, that's me. I wonder what the deal is with there being Teslas in so many videos. Is that just like an attention grabber? Like people love to look at Teslas, so if you put one in, the video goes viral? Or is this AI trying to tell us something?
Sun glows bright. Hills appear breathtaking.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about that part of the video too. Hills appear. Yep, there wasn't anything else crazy going on there. There were hills, beautiful hills. I think what's happening maybe is that the reactor is slower than the video. So he is watching the video, but he comes up with so much to say about the first like 2 seconds of the video. By the time he's done with that, the whole video's over and he doesn't have a chance to react to everything else. So the whole video, basically, he's just talking about this scene right here. Hills, curve, white stripe. And by the time it gets to the shark, like he's still mentally right here. So he has no clue about the shark. He'll find out about it in like a couple of days when he gets to that part. Kwebbelkop AI visited Jurassic Park. Like, I just don't understand what the benefit of doing this is. Am I missing something? I guess I don't really know who this Kwebbelkop guy is. His name is familiar. I know that he's like a YouTuber, and I thought he was popular for other stuff. Let's see. His bio on Twitter says CEO and founder of JVDB Studios, leading the way in AI content creation tools, VTubers, and AI influencers. So I guess this is his big thing. I guess he must have done something different before. Okay, here's a little fandom wiki about him. And to figure out who he is, I guess we should start at the very very beginning of his life. Jordy Maxim van de Buch, also known as Kwebbelkop or Chatterhead. So Kwebbelkop is like Dutch for Chatterhead? That makes sense, dude. He was yapping in those videos.
Look at all that spaghetti, incredible.
He was chattering away. He was the founder of Robust Group in 2019. He also plays Roblox and makes reaction videos. No, I'm pretty sure he goes to Jurassic Park and watches Tesla Roadster drive into radioactive ocean. Okay, so he was a Roblox YouTuber and he has 15 million subscribers. That's crazy. Is he posting these videos on YouTube now only? Or does he make regular videos still? Since August 1st, 2023, almost the entire production line of Kwebbelkop is made by artificial intelligence. Jordan stated in a recent video that he stands at 6'1". Doesn't answer any of my questions, but I guess it's good to know how tall this guy is in case I ever come face to face with him. Then I could say, I knew you were that height. So, okay, his YouTube channel has 15 million subscribers. Am I gonna seem really dumb for like not fully knowing who this guy is? I know I've heard his name before, and he has 15 million subscribers, so I really feel like I should know more about him, but I don't. So forgive me for not knowing who this guy is. It looks like he makes pretty normal videos still. I bought my mom her dream house. Yeah, this isn't AI. It must just be his shorts are AI. Okay, so just all of his shorts are AI, and they're racking him up a pretty incredible 2,000 views per video. Okay, so he makes video game videos. I guess he used to be really popular in the Roblox world, and now all of his YouTube shorts are AI. Good to know. Now we can continue with that knowledge and watch Massive Submarine versus New York City.
No way! It's coming up fast. Look at that dust and debris. Birds are scattering everywhere. Incredible. The crowd can't believe it. Amazing.
The crowd can't believe it? Man, I think some of them died. You know, it's good to know that this is how an AI would react to a video of a real life disaster. A real video of like a horrific catastrophe happening. An AI that just totally does not understand human emotion and suffering. The crowd can't believe it. They're loving it. Wow, look at them. And now look, some of them are laying down for a nap. They must be sleepy. Astronaut visits us at dinner. Wow, that is so crazy. Look, there's a light above the table. Wow, they're drinking a beverage. Blue window dazzles. Oh, I guess not all of his videos are AI, because it looks like occasionally he posts an ad, and those are not AI. The sponsors are like, we'll pay you, but just don't do that shit, okay, please. Yeah, you can't trust an AI with an ad. So this one's for Emirates Airlines. I feel like if that AI was charged with it, it would show videos of like their beautiful first class, and the AI would just be like, wow, this plane fucking sucks. I want to go watch a natural disaster in New York City. This is challenging everything I know about the creator space. Like he has 1 million followers on Instagram, but some of his AI videos and stuff get like a few likes, 60 likes, 100 likes, 200 likes, and he's getting sponsored by Emirates to take like the nicest first class flight in the world. Here's another video he has advertising some kind of crypto company, CryptoCom official. We build products, services, and tools. That's kind of unique for a company to do, to provide products and services. I like the sound of that. These guys are innovators. Now I get that the AI technology is very new, so maybe at some point this could, in some kind of dystopian universe, become like a real viable way to be a creator. You could just have AI do all the work for you. It could even like film for you, and like maybe no one would even be able to tell the difference. In my view, that would be very sad, and take the concept of having like an influencer that you like and watch their videos, and like, you know, kind of feels like you could be friends with that person, and just totally ruins it and makes it feel a lot more like lonely and weird. But, you know, if he does end up being on the bleeding edge of that technology when it does reach that level, I assume that would be very lucrative for him, and, you know, he would be the revolutionary person that pushed that forward. But right now, there's just so many better reactors you could watch, dude, that aren't AI. And if you want like really baseline level reacting, that where people just like explain what's going on in the video, they have those on YouTube already, man. Don't worry. There's plenty of those. But I guess no one's quite reacting to as crazy of videos as Kwebbelkop AI, so that's fair. I've never seen anyone react to a giant submarine landing on New York before, and I've never quite seen a white stripe stand out quite as much as I have in a Kwebbelkop video. I'll tell you that right now. I like that white stripe. Ooh, new channel, Robust Reacts. We're proud to announce our brand new channel together called Robust Reacts. Our first video is live. Go check it out. Okay, so he has some kind of new channel. Let's all take a guess. Is it gonna be real people or is it gonna be AI? They've launched a new channel that's just reactions. It seems like the perfect time to launch a full YouTube channel of just AI reactions. We found every YouTuber's first short.
We're gonna be watching YouTuber's first short.
It's real! They're real people in the video. video. That's incredible. All right. Oh, but then wait, no, this video says Kwebbelkop AI made a diss track. Maybe they have the Kwebbelkop AI come in every so often as like a guest appearance. He's his own entity. Kwebbelkop and this other guy are now doing a collab with Kwebbelkop AI.
Whoever laughs the most during this video has to post a video of themselves twerking to our Reddit.
Bro, what? I am not doing that.
Bro, what? I do not want to do that. You're gonna make me post one of the videos of me twerking, or I would have to record a video of me twerking and put it on Reddit? That would be crazy. People wouldn't even like that. Would they? Who is this content for? Yeah, see, that's really what I want to know. And this comment actually almost has more likes than the video itself. It has around the same amount of likes. It's crazy because it is almost like rage bait content. It does seem like most of his audience on these short videos is just kind of like, these suck, stop making this. But he's just gonna keep making them, I guess, as long as he's getting comments and views. All right, Kwebbelkop, let me offer a little bit of strategic advice. I feel like if you did this, but with actual viral videos underneath, if you stole viral videos and just used Kwebbelkop AI to react to those, I actually think that you could do decent numbers. Now, you would be stealing content, which I don't condone. I'm just saying, I feel like that version of this would work. And this version is just weird because like the video you're reacting to is actually not that interesting to watch in the first place. And when you're doing this like very bare bones reaction type of content, the thing you're reacting to at least has to be interesting. Or maybe do what you're doing now, AIU, AI video, but then on the bottom half of the screen, AI gameplay, AI Family Guy clips. You gotta have something else interesting for us to look at. There's gotta be something that makes me want to stick around, you know? So that's my advice, free of charge, and you just have to promise me that if you become a billionaire, you have to give me actually, what do I want? Shit. I'm in a pretty powerful position now. I guess I could, if he's a billionaire, I could pick pretty much anything. Any amount of money, it could be set for life. My family could be, I want a submarine. Yeah, give me a real submarine, please. All right, well, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Just thought it was kind of like, kind of weird, to be honest. Bye. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another hilarious video, and today's a very special day, guys, because Jake Paul has blessed the internet with another jam, another banger. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past couple weeks, I'm sure you've heard Jake Paul's critically acclaimed "It's Everyday, Bro." It's everyday, bro! It's been all over the internet. Pretty much everybody's done a reaction video about it. I think it topped the iTunes charts. He like beat out Kendrick Lamar and then tweeted at him like, "Kendrick, you can have your spot back when the Jake Paulers are done," or something like that. So I really just want to watch this video and give my thoughts on it as I watch it for the first time. So, alright, so let's start the video. It's called Ohio Fried Chicken.
Jake Paul, merch link in bio. Ohio Fried Chicken, bitch.
Alright, so we're 11 seconds into the song, and we know a lot about what this is going to be already. We know it's Jake Paul. He's already shamelessly plugged his own merch, which is cool, and he's already called us all bitches. So let's go ahead and keep going.
We made this in one day.
So Jake Paul's actually bragged about this a lot, making a song in one day, like that's like this outlandish, crazy thing to do. I don't know if that is that crazy. How long does it take most people to write a song? How long does it take a pop musician to make a song? Okay, so this is an interview with Lorde on the huge hit song Royals. Yeah, I was just at my house and I wrote it before I went to the studio. I wrote it in like an hour. According to the New York Times, Sia wrote Rihanna's song Diamond in 14 minutes. Just Dance by Lady Gaga took 10 minutes to write. Single Ladies by Beyonce took 20 minutes to write. Love Story by Taylor Swift wrote it on the floor of her bedroom in about 20 minutes. Okay, so, you know what, maybe I was wrong and maybe it's not a brag. Maybe it's like a, look how long we spent on this song. Because this song is gonna be sort of like a country instrumental with like a hip-hop beat in the background too a little bit. Jake is singing in a super, super thick accent, very heavily auto-tuned. Still not really sure what Ohio Fried Chicken is. I think the lyric was honky donk, tonky tonk, Ohio Fried Chicken is what it's called. So I don't know what it is that he's referring to, but that's the lyrical genius of Jake Paul in this, I think, is that you have no idea what he's talking about.
Chicken, bitch.
Honky donk, tonky tonk, Ohio Fried Chicken is what it's called. What is it? And why is it called Ohio Fried Chicken? These things we'll never know. All you know is that there is something called Ohio Fried Chicken, and there's a song about it. They're also dancing in front of a KFC. They're not actually making fried chicken in the video, so maybe it's a metaphor for great content. Is the content they make called Ohio Fried Chicken? Because they're from Ohio, they're cooking up good content. Okay, alright, I see where this. That's weird. Is that weird? Please look up up to me. He almost sounded like he was crying when he said that.
Please look up to me.
Who are these babies? Whose kids are these? Did they take a step back on the metaphor thing? Because now they're actually just talking about fried chicken. He's saying tenders are the move and get yourself some sauce. So maybe I gave him a little bit too much credit, thinking it was a metaphor. They're actually just talking about fried chicken.
Come around town, you'll find me sitting near a pretty girl with no care, no problem in the world, not even her hair.
This girl's got no problem in the world, not even her hair.
I found what I finally need, chicken and a girl that's nice. I ain't thinking slow it down or speed it up. I'm making my way to Ohio Fried Chicken, bitch.
I like that he just snuck bitch in there at the end. I'm making my way to Ohio Fried Chicken, bitch. So that's the second time we've been called bitches. So now it sounds like Ohio Fried Chicken's a place. He's making his way to Ohio Fried Chicken.
Bitch.
So Ohio Fried Chicken is... It's LA because they're chasing their dreams. But then why would they call it Ohio Fried Chicken if it's in California? See, this is about the chicken. Now my chicken's naked. I assume he's talking about plucking a chicken to cook, but it also kind of, I don't know. So that, I really hope he's not having sex with that chicken.
I got my piggy, oink. I got my goat, nay.
Nay? Did you hear that? Did he say nay for the goat?
I got my goat, nay.
Goats don't neigh, right? Okay, here we go. Goats bleat. Wait, what? Goats bleat. Often sounds like a crying human child or can sound like a screaming human. Goats most commonly bleat to wait, is bleat really the word? Woof went the dog, blank went the goat. Bleat went the goat? Wait, hold on. I thought it was like a ba. Isn't that?
Mama, it's a blue
What the fuck? Okay, so that's a bleat. That's really interesting. What was I doing again? We were watching the Jake Paul song. Okay, yeah, let's get back to that.
I got my goat, nay. But I still need a little boat.
Dude, you have money to buy a boat. You just bragged in the whole song about how rich you were, and now you still need a little boat? Go treat yourself, dude. Buy a boat.
I need a girl, okay, who's down to ride.
They all tried to click heels at the same time at the end, and the dude in the middle is way late. And a pretty bad heel click. Look at how high Jake gets. He's getting some height too. What is this here? That's not a good heel click. I'm sorry, that's a pretty nitpicky point to make, but that's the end of the video, so. Okay, a few critiques. There's no fried chicken in the whole video. You don't see one piece of fried chicken in the whole video. I'm just clicking through here. You see a bucket. You see the KFC, and they're in the KFC. Oh, I guess she's eating some, but they don't get any fried chicken. They went to KFC and probably annoyed the hell out of whoever worked there, and then didn't buy any KFC. Maybe that's the message, because Ohio Fried Chicken's better than KFC. Maybe they're in there to gloat about how bad KFC is in comparison to Ohio Fried Chicken, which I still don't know what that is, but, you know, this song is just making me very confused. Well, they also shot this in California. This is very obviously not Ohio. This is California. They were like, man, Ohio's the best. Do you want to shoot the music video there? No. Okay, so out of 10, I'd probably give this song a bleat. It's kind of this fun blend of like hip-hop, country, and awful lyrics. Seriously, the lyrics in this just sounded like they were like trying so hard to rhyme that they were like, you know what, screw rhythm and melody, let's just make sure that it rhymes because songs rhyme. Alright guys, well I think that's all I got for this video. That was very enlightening. Thank you to Jake Paul for blessing us with this musical gift. Thank you Sarah for turning on my notifications. If you want to be next video shout out, make sure you just subscribe and turn on my notifications. Alright, thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my second channel. I hope you're all having a great day. This of course is my second channel. This is not my main channel. Don't get it twisted. If you found this video and thought it was my main channel, this is actually my second channel where I like to get a little bit sillier, a little bit wackier, do a little bit less scripted of videos. And I also like to have a LaCroix or two while I'm at it. Today, oh, holy shit. That, got in my eye. Today we're gonna be having a nice, crisp, refreshing lime LaCroix. A nice, reliable lime. A lime will never let you down. Today we're going to be continuing on with our episode story, A YouTuber's Reality. If you didn't watch the first one or you need a quick refresher, I believe what happened in the last one is our girl Mia wants to be a YouTuber. She's worried about what the bullies at school might think. There's also a cute boy in the mix. She posted her first video and it did pretty well, and right as we ended the last episode, she posted her second video, which was sort of like a clickbaity story time video, and it was just starting to pop off as she was going to bed. So we're gonna see what happens in this one. Hopefully my girl starts raking in the views, starts making that coin like she's Mario. So let's see what happens. Episode 3 of 8. It looks like this one is titled so, sounds pretty exciting. Oh, also, before we start, if you want to get any of the new merch, such as this ooey gooey yummy yummy tasty little snack shirt, head on over to DannyGonzalez.store. Okay, so this is Chloe. I believe this is the author of the episode. Hey guys, I really hope you all enjoyed this episode. Like I have said at the end of the past 2 episodes, the upcoming ones will be much longer. All right, it looks like we're in for a treat. We're gonna get some more juicy content. Thank you, XX. I'll give you a chance to edit your character. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe, just maybe, I'll actually be able to change her name to Greggy this time. Let's see. Greggy. Done. So, Greggy, what's your look? You know what? Actually, now that she's starting to pop off a little bit, maybe I want to give her a little bit crazier of a hairstyle. Gets a little bit more confident, you know? She's not afraid to explore different options. Sure, I'll say she's gonna shave her head for this one. Just half of it. Maybe if she gets a little bit more famous, she'll shave the whole thing. Who knows? What? I've got over 1,000 views! She's doing that thing again where she doesn't look at her phone and she just holds it over her head. I think, anyway, I can't quite tell because my phone's up there. I'm trying to look, but it's a funny angle. And right off the bat, I see her name is still Mia. It's not Greggy, so I'm starting to think that it will never be Greggy. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm proud of her, man. 1,000 views? That clickbait'll do it, son. I have to call Grace. Grace, I've got over 1,000 views on my story time, and I've gained 50 subscribers. I wonder what a good number of subscribers to gain from 1,000 views is. I guess, so that would be like 1 out of every 20 people that saw the video subscribed. That's pretty good, I think. That's a pretty respectable. And that means that even though she had kind of a clickbaity title, people that clicked on the video didn't really care because it was an entertaining video anyway, because they were entertained enough to subscribe. So that's pretty good. Yes! Can you believe it? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Okay, I'll talk to you at school. This is actually amazing. I'm late for school! I see she's still got those cigarettes on her nightstand. Girl, you gotta quit. That's not good for you. Mia! Yes, Mom? What was all that noise, sweetie? I got over 1,000 views. On what? On my OnlyFans! Yeah, I suppose our mom doesn't even know that we're trying to start a YouTube career yet. This is all gonna be news to her. YouTube! Isn't that a site you buy pets from? Huh? What? Is that... Why would YouTube be a site you buy pets from? I guess YouTube kind of has a reputation for having, like, cat videos. That's a joke that all like, middle-aged people really like. Oh, YouTube! The site with the cat videos! Because that used to be a thing in, like, 2007, and they haven't heard anything else about YouTube since 2007. But she doesn't just think it's a site to look at pets, she thinks it's a site to buy them. She must think that the cat videos are, like, displaying the cat, like, look how cute my cat is. $700. No, Mom. No, Mom. It's where you make videos of yourself and post them. Okay, so you're telling me anybody can see these? Yeah. Do you not know how dangerous that is? Mom, it's fine. Nothing bad is going to happen. If you say so. I'm trying to remember, like, if when I was in high school, if my parents had any qualms with me making YouTube videos. I do know we were careful about not ever showing, like, our address or any of our, like, really personal information on video. So I suppose my parents were concerned about that. Oh, she said, if you say so. Why does Mom not understand? I feel like she did understand. She said, if you say so, and walked away. It seems like she's over it now. Mom, I made YouTube videos and they're doing really well. Isn't that dangerous? No. Okay, if you say so. My dumb bitch of a mom will never understand. Oh shoot, I forgot about my date tonight. Oh yeah, that's right, we have a date with the cute boy, whose name I believe is Skylar? How did those berries taste? Oh, Leah. If you don't remember, Leah is a bully, and we hate Leah. So apparently she saw our video, and she thinks it's hilarious that we ate poison berries. So we can either say back off or what are you talking about? Honestly, it didn't even seem like that mean of a thing to say. I feel like that's something a friend could say after they saw your video. They'd be like, hey, I saw your video last night. How are those berries? Buddy, that was a silly story. But instead my options are back off! Don't ask about my YouTube videos. In fact, don't even watch them. Or I can say, what are you talking about? Like, I have no idea that I made a YouTube video. You know what? Let's play it cool. Let's say, what are you talking about? I found your YouTube channel, dummy. Uh-oh, we look upset. Look at how she's standing. She's got her eyes closed. She's so mad. Her jaw's clenched. Her fingers are balled up into fists. This girl comes up to you at school and you're just standing there like, get a clue, Leah. Take a look at our body language. Do we want to be talking to you? I'm going to show the whole school. Do you think Skylar will still want to take you on a date? I don't. I'm confused about what the issue here is. Like, the whole school is gonna make fun of her and Skylar's not gonna want to go on a date with her because in the first grade, she ate poison berries? That's not even that embarrassing. I could understand maybe if you made a YouTube video that was like, I pooped my pants yesterday in school. Did you smell a stinky smell in school yesterday? That's because I pooped my pants. I could understand that being pretty embarrassing and it might turn some people off of you, but like, they're in high school now. And this was in first grade, she ate poison berries? Anyway, maybe I'm defending Mia too much. I suppose I'm a bit of a ride or die for Mia, but like, Leah, what the fuck is that even gonna do? Why are you doing this? Because I'm allowed to. Stay away from my man. This is so unfair. I have to jog in place because it's so unfair. I'm just so stressed out I gotta blow off some steam right here in the school hallway. This is so unfair! What's going to happen? Will Mia delete her YouTube channel just as she's getting views? To be continued right now. Okay, I thought that was gonna be the end of the episode. I was like, that wasn't longer. Will Mia delete her YouTube channel? I hope not. I feel like that would make it seem even more suspicious. Like if there was a rumor going around school that Mia did something embarrassing on her YouTube channel and then people went to go look it up and it was deleted, everyone would be like, oh shit, she did something really embarrassing. And then people would just speculate more and more and the rumors would get worse probably. But I feel like if people just go to her YouTube channel and she's like, I ate berries and they were the wrong berries, people would be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Later on that night. This is not fair. She won't get away with it. I'm gonna show her that I don't care what she thinks. YouTube makes me happy and that's all that matters. Off she goes. And here she comes. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, I guess she's recording a YouTube video now. So let's see what she's got to say now that the pressure's on. She's got 50 loyal subscribers. She's got a video with 1K. What's this fresh new content gonna be? I started my YouTube account to express myself and make me happy. Some people at my school found my channel and have been really mean about it. I don't even know if, only one person has found it and she was only kinda mean. So you're being a little bit dramatic, Mia. But you know, I'll let it slide because, you know, this is for the tube. Sometimes you gotta exaggerate on the tube. I'm making this video to say, I don't care what you all think. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to keep making videos no matter what. I don't know if that's the exact right attitude to have. I would care a little bit what people think, because you still want to make videos that are like entertaining to people. If people are like, these videos suck, you shouldn't be like, I don't give a shit. I want you to still watch them, but I don't care what you think about them. Make things that you want to make, for sure, but I think you should take people's input, except maybe Leah, because she's kind of a jerk. Mia continues to talk about her life and how it's getting to her. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. I forgot about my date! Oh no! Mia! She talked for so long about her life that she forgot about her date. Hey Skylar, can we change our date to tomorrow? I've kinda got some stuff going on. Okay, thanks heaps. I will see you at school tomorrow. Mia's phone began to buzz like crazy. Oh, holy shit. What? I just gained 400 new subscribers. This has to be a record. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not a record to gain 400 subscribers in that short of time. But I mean, it is impressive, don't get me wrong. How did she gain 400 subscribers? Grace, go look at my new video. It's completely blown up. I know. This is crazy. Okay, bye girl. I've gained 500 new subscribers. Is that good? Yes, mom. Yes, mummy. Oh, congrats, honey. This is amazing. I could become famous. Oh, the mom looks so sad. She's so sad because she doesn't know what any of it means. She's like, I don't know what a subscriber is. I don't know what views is. I don't want you to sell my cat, though. I love that cat. And meet Shane Dawson. Oh, not necessarily good timing for this one, huh? I suppose this was written a while ago. Okay. She just doesn't care. I don't know who that is. I don't know what any of this means, so just honestly, just don't talk to me about it anymore. I don't care. Good night, sweetie. I had better get changed and go to bed. Guys, I'm extremely sorry, but I have to cut this episode short. Oh, no. What? What happened to the longer episodes? I may edit it and make it longer, but I need to get these 3 episodes made to publish my story. Next episode will be out within the next couple of days. Bye, guys. Well, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed about the length of that episode, but I gotta be honest, I am on the edge of my seat. Hey, guys, I know I stopped making chapters, and I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Was there like a significant gap between these episodes? episodes. I'm going to start a YouTuber's reality up again, and it's going to be better than ever. I also made an Instagram page. Follow it to keep updated, and you can also message me any requests, etc. AYR episode. So if you want to follow the creator of this story on Instagram, hit her up. Now here's the chance to edit your character, but remember, your name will stay as Mia. Okay, at least she says it this time and admits it. Your name will always be Mia. Just remember that. So what's your name? I guess it's Mia. The next day. Ugh, I barely slept last night. Must have been all the excitement from actually gaining subscribers. Oh well, I better get ready for the day. Oh, I forgot. We had school uniforms introduced. Great. Huh? Did that happen? Did we know about that? I feel like that was, I don't remember them mentioning that. Oh well, I don't have a choice. Oh, so now we gotta wear this lame ass uniform and I don't get to pick what she wears to school? Lame. I wonder if Skylar would want to do that date tonight. I better hurry up and get to school. Hey, Grace. Oh, hey. I still can't get over how many views I've got. Yeah, Mia, I get it. Oh, shit. Someone's jealous? Yeah, she's probably upset that she didn't get in on the shit on the ground floor. She said she didn't really want to help with the channel, and now look at her. She doesn't get to reap all the rewards. She's not rolling in the clout like us, baby. 500 subs? All you talk about is subscribers and videos. I miss the old days, Mia. Well, I'm sorry, Grace, but I'm excited. As we should be. Fuck Grace. Hashtag fuck Grace. Trying to take away our moment? Also, it's only been like 2 days. So, like, it's not like all we talk about anymore. It's just been 2 days because it's been some crazy shit happening, Grace. Yep. Oh, and there she goes. Wow, shit. What is going on with her? Honestly, I hate to say it, but I think Grace is a toxic friend. I think Mia deserves better. If I ever get an option to pursue a new friendship, you better believe I'm gonna pick that. Mia, hey! Oh, great, it's Skylar. Oh, hey, Skylar. So, we still need to have that date. Oh, yeah, for sure. How does tonight sound? Tonight sounds great, or tonight's not great? I would like to go on the date with Skylar, don't get me wrong, but I'm also a little bit skeptical that these choices even do anything, and I feel like we're gonna go on the date with Skylar no matter what I say. So to test my hypothesis, I'm just gonna say that tonight's not great and see what happens. Tonight's not great. What? I thought you were into me. He's like pissed. What the fuck? I thought you were into me. I thought you thought I was hot as hell. Well, you thought wrong. Oh shit, maybe I'm really not gonna go on a date with, did I just ruin my chances with Skylar? The hottest hubba hubba hunk in school? Oh, wow. It doesn't really matter what you say. We are going on this date. Oh, what? It doesn't matter what you say. We're going. I'm gonna handcuff you and put you in my car myself if I have to, but we're going on the date. Ha ha ha, what, did I just laugh? Well, at least one good thing has happened today. See, none of my choices make a difference. Is this a choose your own adventure game or a just wish your own adventure game? Like it gives you an option and you're like, I wish I could do that, and the game's like, well, too bad, you're going. Oh shit, now we're eating pizza. So I heard you're going on a date with Skylar, said Leah. You already knew that, Leah, because we already confronted each other about this. Well, yes. No, you're not. Or else your little YouTube channel gets exposed to the whole school. This shit again, Leah, we already talked about this, and I already honestly made a whole ass video about why I don't give a shit. You wouldn't. Oh, I would. What am I going to do? Well, I thought we were over this, Mia. What happened? The last episode just ended with you making a whole video about like, I don't care what anyone thinks, and now all of a sudden she's like, I care the most about what everyone thinks. What will happen on a YouTuber reality next time? Also, guys, I'm sorry for the episode being so short. I just wanted to get one up so everyone knew I was continuing the story. Damn, I feel for this girl. She's like every time she wants to make the next episode longer and then something happens. This one, I feel like this one was the shortest one yet, and we were promised a nice, long, juicy episode. Don't forget to follow the Insta page. Okay, for episode 5, the description is Mia gets threatened. Will she pick YouTube or Skylar? Uh-oh. Who's gonna threaten her? Next day at school, Leah's like, I'm gonna kidnap your mom and throw her off a bridge unless you leave Skylar alone. Hey guys, welcome back. Don't forget to follow AYR Insta's page, AYR episode. Also, if you would like to see yourself in my story, DM on Insta and you may have a chance to be. Okay, hold the phone. I'm sorry, I know this is supposed to be just a video about episode, but I really want to get in this story. I didn't realize this was an option, so now I'm gonna do this real quick. AYR episode, is that what it was? Huh? I'm sorry? This person does not exist? How long ago was this published? Did she delete her Instagram? Hey! Chloe, put me in the story, please. I want to be in it. I could be in it as myself. I could give Mia some advice maybe in the story. It'd be cool. Instead of meeting Shane Dawson, she could meet me. Shit, man. I missed my chance now. All right, later on at home, what am I going to do? I really like Skylar, but I also like making videos. What am I going to pick? YouTube or Skylar? My passion or a boy that I barely know? Skylar. I'm picking Skylar. I'll never meet anybody like him again. I love him. Ugh, okay. Well, hold your horses. I don't know about that. It's settled. I'll make one more video, then I'll call Skylar. This is clearly both options. I'm gonna make one more video and then call Skylar. So we're doing both. I'll film outside. There's good lighting right now. Whoa, shit. What is this new camera? She was filming on her phone in the last episode. Now she's got like a cinema camera. Holy, AdSense must be good on the couple thousand views that she got. Mia makes her video. I guess, what? That was weird. She like was under the camera making the video. Thanks for reading, guys. Please leave feedback. Bye. These episodes are getting shorter and shorter. Okay, we're gonna do one more episode and this better be a longer episode. This episode, Mia must decide what she wants, YouTube or Skylar. I feel like we already decided that we're gonna do both. Okay, that's done. I have to edit. This video is going to take forever to edit. Mia edits her video. Finally, I'm done. Okay, so they just skimmed right over that. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I'm done. I need food. Hey, wait, isn't she supposed to call Skylar? Aren't they supposed to go on a date tonight? Isn't she supposed to get kidnapped by Skylar later tonight? What should I eat? Pizza or nothing? I'm not really that hungry. Well, she said I need food, so I'm gonna say nothing. I'm not really that hungry. I should probably get to bed. No, Mia! Oh my God, Mia, I'm trying to help you. I didn't want you to eat anything because I wanted you to remember that you're supposed to call Skylar. Remember? The love of your life, apparently? I better post my video. It may be my last one. I don't know why it's gonna be your last one. Are you gonna starve to death because you didn't eat anything? Buzz, buzz. Oh, I thought you said that. I think that's her phone going buzz, buzz. Hey, it's Skylar. Are you ready? I'll be there in 5. Shoot, I forgot about the date! I mean, if this isn't the very essence of Mia, I don't know what is. Filming YouTube videos and forgetting about dates. That's what Mia does. Hey, Skylar, I'll meet you out front. I'll explain my situation to him while we're on our date, I guess. I'd like to wear something flirty, something comfortable, or what I have on. You know what? I'm trying to get my mans. Let's do something flirty. Ooh, it is flirty. Look at that. I love this look. I'll catch the eye of someone cute. Probably Skylar. I would assume Skylar? This will do. He's like, oh, I love it, it's perfect. It'll do. In the car. We're walking in the car. You know how sometimes you just walk through the car? So where are we going? Also, they're standing in the car too. He's got the steering wheel down here, just driving. Beautiful evening, huh? Skylar, if I knew we were coming to the beach, I would have brought my swimmers. I assume whatever country the person who wrote this in calls like swimsuit swimmers. Either that or she's like, I got Michael Phelps back home. I would have brought him if I knew we were coming to the beach. I like that sandcastle in the background. I wonder if Skylar made that. He's like, I just wanted to show you my sandcastle. It's pretty sick, right? All right, we can go home now. I just wanted to watch the sunset with you. It's beautiful, just like you. Oh, thanks. You're beautiful too. Oh gosh, why did I say that? What I meant to say was, I think you're pretty great. Well, thanks, Mia. Uh-oh. Did Mia forget about Leah's threat? How will Mia's new video affect her channel? Find out next time on a YouTuber's reality. Also, don't forget to follow the Insta page AYR episode. I wish I could, Chloe. I really do wish I could. But unfortunately for me, it does not exist. If somehow you see this video, please put me in your story. I want to be in the story. I want to be a YouTuber in the story. All right, well, that's probably enough episode for today. But you know what that means? Now it's time to talk about our sponsor, HelloFresh. Do you want to spend less time grocery shopping and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals? Well, then I got a great little sponsor for you. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. If you sign up to HelloFresh like I have, they'll send you 3 delicious meals every week. It's a variety of recipes. You get to try something new every week. It cuts out the stress and time of grocery shopping because they send you all of the ingredients plus the recipe. You get to spend less time stressing about cooking because it usually only takes about 30 minutes to cook each meal. Because HelloFresh pre-portions all the food for you and only sends you the food that you'll need for each recipe, you spend less time prepping each meal, and you also waste less food. You pretty much don't waste any food because you use all of the food that you will need for the recipe in the recipe, and you don't end up with like a whole extra bushel of broccoli or something that you're not going to use and you're going to forget about and it's just going to sit in your fridge. And on top of wasting less food, HelloFresh is also a lot more sustainable than grocery shopping. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is like 25% less than grocery store meals, and the packaging that HelloFresh comes in is almost entirely recyclable. You can easily change delivery preferences, change the day of the week you want the meals to come. You can even add more meals or lunches, and all around it just makes cooking dinner a more enjoyable experience. So if you want to
want to take some of the stress out of grocery shopping, meal prepping, cooking, and put more of the enjoyment into eating, then use my code Danny Gonzalez 80 to get $80 off your first box plus free shipping with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and for more details. Again, that's Danny Gonzalez 80 for $80 off your first box with purchase. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, well, that's the end of the video.
What's up, Greg? Today we are going to be talking about the Brent Rivera controversy. Our boy has found himself in the midst of a pretty big scandal as of late, and I would like to talk about it. Most of this stuff did happen like 2 weeks ago. Your boy is evidently extremely behind on the times and famously never knows what the heck is going on, so I apologize for being so late to this trend. Apparently, Brent Rivera found himself in like a in real life beef with another YouTuber by the name of Tyler Oliveira. They had like an in-person dispute, and the craziest thing about it is, I think in some strange tangential way, it might be my fault. That's right, I might be responsible for one of the hottest YouTube beefs of 2023, Brent Rivera versus Tyler Oliveira. The Vera beef, so to speak. It all started when this dude Tyler, who's a pretty popular YouTuber in his own right, he's got 2.8 million subscribers. He posted this video called Brent Rivera Called the Cops on Me. Basically what happens at the beginning of this video is Tyler and Brent just so happen to both be at the Stanley Hotel, which if you didn't know is like the most haunted hotel in the US. It's the hotel that The Shining is based off of. I recently did a video there. They're both at this hotel filming a video at the same time about how haunted this hotel is. And Tyler steps out of his hotel room into the hallway at the exact moment that Brent is like filming a scene, kind of a staged prank. All of Brent Rivera's videos are staged because they're for kids. They're just in the hallway filming. And from there, a beautiful beef develops. A lot of animosity between these YouTubers out of nowhere. As far as I can tell, these YouTubers have never met before. I don't think Brent even knows who Tyler is, it seems like from this video. So it makes the immediate beef seem even more insane. But let's go ahead and watch the video and you guys can see.
It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. What is happening?
They're having a video. We're just pranking.
Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name?
Brent.
Brent? Brent? Last name? What are you guys filming?
Hotel video.
What is this? Who are you guys? This is weird. We caught everyone off guard, apparently. But they caught us off guard. They almost shit our pants.
I cannot relate to this situation at all on a social level of like peeking out into the hallway, realizing people are filming something, and then like immediately being like, all right, no, actually this is my video now. And like stepping out into the hallway and being like, what's going on here, guys? Who are you with? Who are you with? What's going on? You filming a video? Brent Rivera, introduce yourself to my video, please. This is insane, dude. I'm so shy. If I stepped out into the hallway, even if it was Brent Rivera, who I've made videos about before, I've actually met in person before, I'd probably just be like, oh, sorry, and I would just duck back into my hotel room immediately. But Tyler, I guess, sniffs this out as an opportunity to make an even more interesting video than he was gonna make in the first place. He was probably just investigating the Stanley Hotel at first, but now he's got the chance to investigate a Brent Rivera video. You know, the only thing more interesting than finding out if ghost videos are fake is finding out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. I mean, that is definitely up for debate.
So aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
Alright. Okay. Have fun, guys.
Okay, so insanely awkward vibes now. They're both like so pissed at each other right away. It's like Tyler's like, they're filming a video in the hallway. Not allowed, dude. Only one influencer's allowed to film at the Stanley Hotel at a time. I gotta shut this down. So it does seem like Tyler is, in my view at least, like completely instigating this. Brent is catching a lot of heat for this, but I mean, if there is any beef happening here, at least right off the bat, it seems like it's all Tyler doing it. He just like interrupted a video shoot to do some insane investigative journalism to find out if Brent Rivera's videos are fake. So my initial reaction is like, it kind of seems like Tyler just, you know, thought this would be a good opportunity for views to fuck with Brent Rivera, which I guess it is because this situation kind of blew up. But I don't think there's any reason to go up to Brent Rivera and ask him if his videos are fake. I think we all know he could have very easily just sort of kind of like turned away and not paid him any attention, like like I have done for the past few years. With that being said though, I would expect Brent to have like a little more humility and, you know, take it a little more lightly that someone is kind of like playfully making fun of him. Like one of the first things Brent does is just be like, you're filming on an iPhone, bro?
Videos. No. Do you fake your videos? No.
Check out my camera. I've got a DSLR with a giant ass microphone. So my videos actually couldn't possibly be fake. Oh, also, I would like to add that Tyler brought up this point that Brent fakes all of his videos and also steals thumbnails from other creators. And that is kind of why he decided to go up and confront Brent, because like Brent is bad for the creator community, right? He's just stealing thumbnails and he's copying ideas. I think that Tyler also kind of does the same thing, because when I clicked on his channel, I saw this video where he goes to this clown motel, and I've seen this exact thumbnail before. So I just searched clown motel on YouTube, and yeah, I started watching this video from 9 months ago where these guys go to a clown motel and it's like the exact same thumbnail, dude. You also copy thumbnails. Now, to be fair though, and here's where things get a little bit deeper, Brent Rivera also copied this thumbnail 7 months ago. So is Tyler copying the original thumbnail, or is he copying Brent's thumbnail to get back at him for copying other people's thumbnails? I don't know, but it does seem pretty convenient that he just so happened to be copying a thumbnail from videos that got 17 million, 11 million, 15 million views. Anyway, that interaction kind of breaks up. Tyler goes back to his room, Brent continues filming their video until Tyler goes to do the Stanley Hotel ghost tour, which he had scheduled for a specific time. So he goes downstairs, and when he gets there, Brent is now filming down in that hallway. And this is where things heat up even more.
So we go downstairs, only to find... Oh God, Brent Rivera's right there.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man.
Okay, if you were Brent Rivera, wouldn't you also think it's kind of funny, the videos you make? Wouldn't you also be like, yeah, no, I do get it. Like, I do make weird videos and they are all fake and, you know, it is a lot of clickbait and it's for kids. I'm acting goofy in my videos. I get it. For whatever reason, that's what I assumed like he would be like in real life. But Brent, like immediately, the second he sees this Tyler dude again, out of the corner of his eye, he gets down there, stands there for 1 second, and Brent just...
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers? That's the most insane insult in the world. Especially for someone who makes like the weirdest content on the internet, to be like, sorry you're not ballin' like me, dude. Sorry you weren't shirtless every day on Vine like me to get where I'm at right now. Busting your sister's legs open on the escalator at the mall to get where I'm at. Feels like he thinks his content is like high art, and anyone who dare interrupt his creative process or poke fun at it in any way is just a hater. A poor, no subscriber hater. This dude has 3 million subscribers too, by the way. I wonder how Brent felt when he found that out, when he was like, oh shit, this dude is actually... is really popular.
You don't have a directional mic on my camera?
And then his girlfriend starts making fun of his camera. Bunch of camera snobs on the Brent Rivera crew. Filming on an iPhone and you don't have a directional mic, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? Your videos must be fake. Do you think Brent Rivera doesn't know his videos are fake? Like he goes through the process of hiring actors and scripting out the whole thing, but somehow he got it in his head that if he films it on a DSLR, then that makes it all real. So the whole time he's filming, he's like, I don't know how the fuck all this crazy shit is happening, but I mean, we got it on tape on the Sony, so it must be real, right? And then he sees like footage of tragic events taken on iPhones, and he's like, that's crazy. That looks really real, but it's not. It's not, man. That shit didn't happen.
Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Let's not be disrespectful. Okay. I don't appreciate the disrespect.
Respect my content, dude. Respect. What is the most recent video Brent Rivera made? Let's not be disrespectful, dude, alright? I did make Extreme Hot vs. Cold Challenge after all, okay? I did make This Girl Is So Strong No One Can Beat Her. Please do not be disrespectful to the greatest artist of our generation. Tyler, Brent gets so stern here, dude. I've never seen him like this before.
I don't appreciate the disrespect.
It's just crazy because it's like Tyler is, at least at first, he did instigate it, and he did start filming them when he came down the second time. So, you know, he's being kind of a jerk, but it doesn't seem like that crazy. Like, he's not doing anything that crazy. He's not like throwing shit at them or anything. He's just kind of like making a few jokes. And I feel like if Brent had just kind of lightheartedly brushed it off and been like, ha, that's funny, man. Yeah, they are fake, but you know, it's for kids. Then Tyler would have been like, all right, and then gone and filmed his own video. But instead, Tyler's like, hey, Brent, do you fake your videos? And Tyler's like, shut the fuck up with your 100 subscribers and your poor person camera. Get the fuck out of my hotel. Okay, so long story short, he runs into them again because they're all staying on the same floor. Speaking from personal experience, I pretty much all of the haunted rooms at the Stanley are on the 4th floor, so they're probably all staying on the 4th floor in pretty close proximity to each other, so of course they cross paths again. Brent tells Tyler that security is coming and they're gonna call the cops or something and get them kicked out.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
Brent is now filming on his phone, so I guess we can't trust anything that comes from that footage.
Listen, this is our personal space and you're recording.
This is our personal space. This hotel room is our personal space, all right? As they have the door open for him to see into. Don't look in here. This is our personal space. Get out of here, man. This whole hotel is our personal space. Eventually, security comes. They tell Tyler that if he doesn't stop, they're gonna call the police. And then eventually they call the police and Tyler gets kicked out. So this was kind of a whole buzz on social media for a while. Tyler actually posted a clip of this on TikTok and it got 3 million likes. It was just like a 1-minute synopsis of everything that happened. Okay, and I was about to talk about a comment that Brent left on this TikTok, but it is gone now. It was literally there this morning, so I don't know if he deleted it or if it's just not showing it for some reason. That's so weird, because this TikTok is from January 24th, and for some reason Brent just deleted it, or maybe Tyler deleted it? Well, it was just Brent telling Tyler to be respectful. Anyway, so both of them have made response videos since then. Brent made a response video to Tyler's TikTok.
We recently saw a viral video of 2 YouTubers arguing in a hotel hallway. Well, one of those YouTubers was me.
Well, one of those YouTubers was me, and the other one was an irrelevant nobody with less than 100 subscribers. So you should believe everything that I say.
So right when I was about to pull a prank on my friends in a hotel, this guy came up to me yelling and accused me of faking the prank.
So far it's like half true, because he was not yelling.
This guy came up to me yelling.
He did not come out of the hallway like screaming. But he did basically accuse you of faking your videos, and to be fair, your videos are fake, so...
And I'm not saying all my pranks are real, but this one was. We were just minding our own business.
This one was? What does that mean? Guys, all my videos are fake, but this one was real. I was finally turning a new leaf and he ruined it. Those 2 girls were ghosts. I was about to catch 2 real ghosts on camera for the first time in human history, and this broke asshole ruined it.
At a certain point, it bubbled up so much that I did what he wanted. I stooped down to his level and I said something that I should not have said.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
You know, all things considered, if Brent's bubbling up and finally having a meltdown and snapping is just saying, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man. I mean, honestly, he handled it pretty well then. If that was really him snapping, that was a pretty calm snap. To be fair, that was like the second time he saw Tyler, so it is kind of crazy that it only took that amount of time for him to completely lose control. You see a guy twice and you just like black out and go into a fit of rage. I blacked out and called this guy poor and broke and irrelevant. I don't know what happened. I support you, Brent. Whatever you said, he deserved it for real. You could have said anything to him. You could have said the most heinous shit imaginable, and I would have still supported you. I got your back, dude. Don't worry, Brent, you're good. So it looks like people are forgiving him in the comments. It is kind of interesting because you never really see Brent Rivera in like a serious setting where he has to like atone for something he did. He's usually pretty silly, goofy, wacky in his videos. So to see that kind of like cadence carry over into the way that he does this apology is kind of funny. It does kind of have the vibe of like, what's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna be apologizing for some heinous shit that I said. And then of course, like any good internet beef, you have the response video to the response video to the original video. So Tyler responded to Brent.
Brent, you're a liar. Here are the receipts. Also, I'm on the toilet, so I'll be quick.
These videos to make great content for you guys. And
you don't make great content. You sexualize your friends and your sister for views in these weird love triangles. Look at this video.
That's crazy, dude. Brent's like, look guys, I'm sorry about the way I acted. Like, I obviously shouldn't have said that. And he does skirt a lot of the blame, don't get me wrong. It was not a perfect apology. It was not even a great apology. But Tyler's like, oh yeah, well you wanna fuck fuck your sister. Another day, another Brent Rivera L. You ate and left no crumbs. It's sad to see his comments full of his fangirls supporting him, seeing everything. The comments on these make it sound like this is like a real extreme situation that like one of them really fucked up. They just had like a bit of a spat in a hotel lobby. It's not even that crazy. It's just kind of funny. But I just love the comments being like, don't worry, dude, I believe you. Your fans got your back, man. No matter how bad it gets, in the darkest of times, we'll always be there for you. It's like he was just filming a fake prank, dude. Calm down. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there is a part of my brain that can't help but feel like this might be, in a roundabout way, my fault. Brent Rivera is known for copying titles and thumbnails, right? He's known for copying video ideas. Tyler Oliveira has at least copied one thumbnail. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but the video that I made about the Stanley Hotel did way better than any of my usual videos. It has like 9 million views. I actually went to YouTube on like in like an incognito tab one time, not logged into YouTube at all. And like next to a bunch of Mr. Beast videos and stuff, my Stanley Hotel was getting recommended to people. So I don't think it's that crazy to wonder if maybe one of them was inspired by my Stanley Hotel video and wanted to make a similar video, and so they ended up being there at the same time as one another. And if that's true, first off, I would like to apologize to the staff of the Stanley Hotel for having to deal with this, man. You guys, I'm sure, deal with the most insane shit all the time. People trying to fake haunted stuff and just people probably try to summon demons in this hotel. And from my experience making the video, the staff at the Stanley Hotel was so nice. And they also did have other stories of YouTubers coming there and like breaking shit and fucking stuff up. So again, I have no idea if they saw my video and took inspiration at all, because their titles and thumbnails for the video aren't copying mine. So, you know, maybe it's all just a coincidence, but you never know. Okay, so quick update. It's the next day after filming the previous portion, and I guess Brent decided that one response wasn't enough. He needed to make sure that he had the absolute last word on the situation. Yesterday, this other commentary channel, Dumpy, posted this video called Brent Rivera Wants to Delete My Channel, where basically he explains that, I guess Dumpy was also covering this whole Brent Rivera controversy. I guess Brent Rivera decided to try to copyright claim Dumpy's video to try to get it like taken off of YouTube. Although Dumpy does say he's not entirely sure it was Brent Rivera, because sometimes you can have like a company working for you that does this without you knowing, if they're going and copyright claiming just people straight up re-uploading your videos, and they, you know, sometimes will flag commentary videos. But to me, it seems like Brent is just trying to avoid all of the negative publicity from this. Which it's like, dude, there wasn't even any to begin with. And then you go and do this, you start trying to like take down videos and give people copyright strikes. You didn't even look that bad, man. I mean, it's like, it was hardly even your fault. The other dude was instigating, and a lot of people were honestly giving you the benefit of the doubt. And now you just look insane. He probably also thought this dude Dumpy had 100 subscribers, so no one would find out if he tried to take down this dude's video too. But he actually has 240,000 subscribers, and I feel like now this is just gonna lead to even more people talking about Brent, because this is like a clear misuse of YouTube's copyright system. In fact, in Dumpy's video, he even says that YouTube like emailed him, Dumpy, to say like, hey, just so you know, someone's trying to get this video taken down, but your video's fair use, so you're good, we're not gonna take it down. Brent, if this was you, dude, don't, dude, just let it go. Your fans are like 8 years old. They're not even gonna see these videos, man, let alone care. They don't have like the nuance to even understand that someone they like could be wrong in the first place. So they're gonna be on your side no matter what. You're fine. Just keep doing you, man. Keep doing this, buddy. You're fine. Okay, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call all of my subscribers. So if you want to join Greg, turn on my notifications and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Alright guys, over the past couple years, I've seen a rise in this new type of internet entertainment. It's basically entire movies that are made to be viewed like Instagram Reels. You've probably seen videos on this type of thing before. They're all shot vertically. They're broken up into like 1 million parts, so they're each like a minute long. They make them about vampires, werewolves, and thus far they've all seemed
been pretty uninteresting to me, but I think I've stumbled upon one that I simply can't resist talking about. It's called True Heiress versus Fake Queen Bee Full Movie. Oh, I thought it was only 50 parts long. I just noticed there's a whole other thing here. Okay, it's 85 parts long. As of right now, I've only seen the trailer, but the trailer looked good enough that I want to get invested in this, so let's jump into it. Here's the trailer.
Good morning, Miss Haley. Your Gucci outfit and Chanel handbag for today.
But this year, I'm changing things up. I don't want to be known as the Kaplan heiress, okay? I want to make real friends.
You must be the Kaplan heiress.
That's me, the one and only.
Okay, so it's going very fast and there's a lot going on, so you might not fully understand the plot of the trailer just yet. Luckily, to the side, for some reason, there is a description of the plot of the trailer. True Heiress versus Fake Queen Bee trailer shows the drama in Western High between the real heiress, Haley Kaplan, and the fake one, Candace Mathis. One might think that their last names would be a dead giveaway that one of them is the Kaplan heiress. So one girl is a real heiress to some Kaplan fortune, I don't know what it is, but she doesn't want to be seen as the Kaplan heiress. She just wants to be a regular girl. So I'm also intrigued by the high school they go to, which presumably must be some kind of prestigious private high school if the Kaplan heiress is going there, you know what I mean? And it must be so prestigious that like only 4 kids go there. There's like one table with people sitting at it, and then every table in the background is empty. And also every kid who goes there is like 25.
Souvenir.
Drastic tone change as the school pervert comes to lick cake off her face.
I'm a Kaplan. And Kaplans don't back down. Especially for people like Candace Mathis.
The production of this is so weird. It's like a combination of high budget, or relatively high budget for like a TikTok. But then like the voiceover sounds so bad. It's like they couldn't have recorded that on a microphone that was purchased any time within the past 15 years.
For people like Candace Mathis.
All right, I feel like we've got a good sense of what this series is going to be about. So let's just start watching episode 1.
First day of my senior year. New school, fresh start.
Right when she wakes up, it's kind of like a robot booting up, remembering what process it's running today.
New school, fresh start, Kaplan heiress.
These characters speak in exposition.
I wonder if they're gonna like party.
Sweetheart, what are you wearing?
What?
No daughter of mine is riding a bike to school.
Why could that be? No daughter of mine is riding a bike to school. I get that they're rich. Are rich people against exercise?
I don't want to be known as a Nepo baby. This is the whole reason why I'm transferring, remember?
Is it safe?
Yes, it's fine. I'll be fine. Love you.
Love you too. Adam, let's follow her.
I like that this supposedly very successful businessman has nothing better to do than follow his daughter around. Yeah, I run a $100 billion company, but we should just drive behind my daughter while she rides her bike to school. I'm just fascinated how these get made. Already, I'm noticing so much, like, the editing. One of her sentences just got cut off with editing.
I wonder if they're gonna, like, party.
Sweetheart.
They didn't let her finish. Did they purposely hire the most incompetent person for every role? They're like, let's hire a writer that only knows how to write 2-word sentences. Let's make sure that the editor doesn't understand when sentences start or end. And then the actors all deliver the lines as if they're discovering speech live on camera.
OMG.
That cannot be the best bell sound effect you have. I could find a better bell sound effect by just Googling school bell sound effect. There you go. Very first one that comes up.
OMG, I heard the Kaplan heiress is transferring here today. We have to find a way to get into her inner circle ASAP. Ew, look what the Goodwill dragged in. Eavesdropping much? Loser. Careful, girl. She might ask for spare change.
Wow. Your insults are just as basic as your personalities.
What did you just say, you bargain bin reject? Oops, did I ruin your cartoon helmet? What are you, 5?
Oh my god, dude. These girls are psychos. And these are the first 2 people she encounters at this school. Why did she want to transfer here? I can't tell if this is just like a regular public school or if it is some prestigious school where all rich kids go. If she's transferring there because she wants to be normal,
I feel like it must be a public school, right? And the first people she meet are these snooty rich kid bullies. It's not adding up.
Go! Oh, is the little baby gonna cry?
What? Holy shit! And that's how the first episode ends? Oh my god, she's gonna die. What's gonna happen in the next 84 episodes? It's a really long funeral. The dad's like, that's what she gets for riding a bike. Alright, well, I'll be honest, the cliffhanger is working. I very much want to click on episode 2. And I guess we're just meant to be like, oh, okay, she didn't really stab her. She just slashed her tires. Phew. But I'm still left with a huge question mark in my head of like, why is this random high school girl carrying around a gigantic knife? And that's not a knife for cooking. Like, that knife was shaped to murder someone. It doesn't even have a sharp blade. It just has the sharp point on top for stabbing.
You must be the Kaplan heiress.
I maxed out all my cards to rent this ride and outfit to make a splash on day one. And now these idiots think I'm the Kaplan heiress?
You maxed out all your credit cards to buy one outfit for the first day of school, and you have the audacity to call anyone else an idiot? I plunged myself into immense debt to convince people into thinking I'm rich, and these fucking morons think I'm rich? I'm curious to see what she's gonna look like on day 2. She's just gonna show up wearing a potato sack like poor people in old cartoons. Also, I really need some backstory on who the Kaplan heiress is supposed to be. Like, what is a Kaplan? Where everybody seems to know that the Kaplan heiress is coming to their school, but nobody knows what she looks like? I mean, this is the equivalent of like a Paris Hilton type of person, right? Or like a Kardashian or something in that realm, and yet it's like a completely anonymous figure.
That's me. The one and only Candace Kaplan.
What the hell? She's stealing my identity.
We didn't need that in voiceover. They're going a little overboard on the voiceover, for sure.
Excuse me? But you don't look like a Kaplan to me.
Oh, great. Now she's gonna pull a knife on her. Every episode, someone gets a knife pulled on them.
Who's this?
They walk over for so long. It's 8 seconds of walking, and the walking sound effect that they use sounds like horses galloping.
And who's this? The janitor's unfortunate offspring?
The janitor's unfortunate offspring? Was this whole series written by AI?
Look at you. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing a potato sack like that.
Like poor people in old-timey cartoons?
Saved by the bell. I'll catch you at recess.
Recess? Wait, how old are they supposed to be? I thought they were in high school. Are they supposed to be like 10-year-olds?
I could expose her right now, but then what? Back to being a Kaplan? Surrounded by fake friends and gold diggers?
I feel like you only have to not be a Kaplan for just the first couple days of school to kind of get a lay of the land, see who the fake ones are, and, you know, make friends. And then you know they're not fake friends, and then you can stop pretending you're not the Kaplan heiress.
I'm Candace Kaplan, and yes, I am the Kaplan heiress.
I heard her family owns the Empire State Building.
You! What's so funny?
You! Don't you say shit about Candace Kaplan, alright? I'm Candace Kaplan's biggest fan. I've loved her ever since I found out who she was 3 seconds ago. I love everything about her. I love that her family owns the, what did you say? The Empire State Building? I love that. I love what she looks like, and I've always loved what she looks like, because I've always known.
First day of school and you're already being rude to a peer. Keep that up, young lady, and I'll give you detention.
It's okay, Miss Darcy. She didn't mean it. I'm sure she's just jealous.
Well, that's very generous of you, Candace.
In fact, I'm so generous that I've decided to throw an exclusive birthday party tonight. Of course, some people won't be getting an invite.
I'm so generous, in fact, that I'm throwing a party. A party that poor people aren't allowed to come to.
Well, I heard the Kaplans have a castle, so I'm sure everyone would love to see what that looks like.
Where the hell am I going to get a castle?
Oh, that's what she's thinking? I assumed she was thinking, oh yeah, we can just do it at the castle that I happen to own because I maxed out another credit card. It's a good thing they put that voiceover in there. That way we know that she's screwed.
The castle isn't really open to the people.
These aren't people, Miss Kaplan. They're your friends, right? I'm sure you would love to spend your birthday with your friends in your castle.
Why does everyone speak in this weird cadence? Is the dialogue just that poorly written that you can't possibly say it naturally? Let me read this line.
I'm sure you would love to spend your birthday with your friends in your castle.
That seems like a pretty normal sentence. I'm sure you'd love to spend your birthday with your friends in your castle. That was pretty natural. Okay, so it can be said normally. It's just they're choosing to place strange pauses and inflections on words.
Let's see how you pull this off.
Candace, honey, I'm working.
I need you to find a way to let me in tonight.
What? Candace, I'm just the maid.
Okay, so her mom is the maid for the Kaplans, and this girl doesn't know who the Kaplan heiress is? Also, what a weird coincidence.
Okay, I don't have time for this crap. It's bad enough having a cleaner as a mom.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Mommy. Bye.
Crazy to say to your parent. It's bad enough having a cleaner as a mom. My kids ever say that to me about being a YouTuber? Actually, I would understand that. I get it. It's bad enough having a YouTuber as a dad. I'd be like, I quit. You're right, I quit. I'm gonna delete my channel. So it's interesting because I thought that she was pretending to be kind of uppity and snooty because she's pretending to be an heiress to a large fortune or the Empire State Building or something. She's gonna inherit the Empire State Building, I guess. But it turns out she's just like that, which is weird because she's not rich. So, you know, where does that come from?
I'll see what I can do.
You'll see what you can do? It was that easy? All you have to do is insult your parents' career and they'll literally bend the rules on anything. Yeah, you're right. I'm just a stupid maid. Stupid maid who doesn't even know how to hold my phone right side up. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Well, Candace, you might find out it's actually pretty sick to have a maid as a mom because she's about to get you a party in a castle.
Thanks, Mommy. Bye.
The end of that episode is like, shit, what did I just do? I gotta stop giving in that easy, man. I'm such a pushover, they don't even pay me here. I just clean their house for free. I gotta start standing up for myself. That was a crazy action sequence. I just feel like it was way too many extra steps for her to also knock over a cup full of forks. Couldn't there just have been a fork on her tray that she tripped on? I really thoroughly believe right now that they're making this up as they go, which is kind of crazy to think about because they hired actors and locations and stuff. But the only theory I can have that makes any of this make sense to me is that they kind of have a general idea of what they want to happen in each scene, but they don't have any dialogue written. So the actors are improvising it. That's why they sound so uncomfortable and nervous, quite frankly. And that's also why, like, the plot just kind of meanders. It's not heading anywhere specific. Like, what a strange injury. Landing on a fork with your knee. And now, holy moly, look how bloody her knee is, man. Is that fork covered in hydrochloric acid?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. You just blended in with the losers so well.
What losers is she talking about on the floor? You just blended in with all those other weird kids on the floor with you, like that orange kid and that green kid. Don't even get me started on all those weird silver kids with the spiky heads. Okay, can we skip forward to the party? Let's see. Okay, episode 7. Is there a party yet? No. Episode 8? Party? No, there's some kind of assembly going on?
Wait, that's not Principal Adams.
Please join me and welcome the generous heiress, Ms. Haley Kaplan. I don't know the heiress, but it must be her.
Thank you.
Wait, so is it the principal or not? She says that's not the principal, and then he's also very confused. I don't know who that is, but then again, I'm just a dumbass.
I'm honored to be here. On behalf of my dad, you're welcome.
So wait, are they just having an assembly just to welcome the Kaplan heiress? And they had a guy who's not the principal do it, and they also don't know who the Kaplan heiress is?
Where's Principal Adams?
Unfortunately, Principal Adams was hit by our school bus this morning. He's okay.
What?
But will be on leave for the rest of the school year.
I'm pretty invested in the plot, but I kind of just want to skip to the end to see what happens. Let's see. Can I just skip to episode 85?
You ridiculous girls will follow anyone so blindly. And you, I should press charges for fraud and identity theft.
Please, I am so sorry. It was never meant to go this far, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay, so she finally gets her comeuppance, and let's see what happens next.
You guys helped Candace bully and torment Cece and I.
We'll do anything to make it right. Please don't ruin our lives over this.
Okay, stop begging. I'm not gonna decide your fate.
I'm not gonna decide your fate. She pulls out a knife. I'm gonna fucking stab you.
The heck? Stop!
Their punishment is they're throwing food at them, but also none is hitting them.
No! Oh, this isn't over, you bitch!
What do you mean this isn't over? They exposed you as not being a real heiress, and they exposed the real heiress. It's like, are you gonna get revenge somehow by becoming an heiress? You're going to make your mom wealthy somehow, so you're an heiress now? It's pretty much over, is what I'm trying to say.
There we go.
Wow, so she's getting crowned prom queen or something after all this and getting a kiss. He's like, look, now that I found out you're actually rich, I love you. So there's a lot of stories like these. Like, I feel like a lot of Darman videos are like this, where it's like, hey, there was a guy who looked poor, but it turned out he was rich. And the moral is kind of supposed to be treat everyone with respect, you know, because everybody deserves respect. But the way these shows do it is kind of like, treat everyone with respect because you never know who might be rich. And, you know, you could gain something out of being nice to a rich person. Anyway, I think I accidentally got like a little bit too invested in the plot of this. And so I'm glad that I didn't watch the entire thing because that would have taken a long time. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of How to Be a Bad Boy. That's right, in my last video, I showed you tips and tricks on how to be a good boy, but today, we're taking all of it back, and we're gonna learn how to be bad boys. And don't worry if you're not a boy, because this applies to anybody, because you don't have to be a boy to be a bad boy. Guys, today's a really important day for me. One, because this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, but also because I just released an EP. It's an album of 6 comedy songs. I just released it. It's on iTunes and Spotify and Apple Music, and I think pretty much anywhere you would listen to music, so check out the link in the description. After this video, please watch this video first and then go listen to it. Make no mistake, this video is more important. Bad boys. Who doesn't love a bad boy, am I right? I mean, they're strong, masculine, angry, violent. What's not to love? I've been browsing TikTok a lot lately, and I've been browsing Jay Cyrus's Instagram stories a lot lately. His Instagram stories are always full of the worst, most painful to watch TikToks that are from these super obscure accounts. And in both his stories and on TikTok in general, I've noticed this uptick in bad boys. An up TikTok in bad boys, if you will. If you won't, that's okay too. It was a dumb joke and I shouldn't have made it. But being a bad boy has become really popular on TikTok for some reason. I feel like before you kind of had to be like a pretty boy to get popular on TikTok. But now, it's all about the bad. Why do girls like bad guys? I mean, look at this dude. He's clearly bad as all heck. I mean, one moment you think he's a doctor, and then the next moment he's like a normal guy? Wearing normal clothes? Like, what the fuck happened to him? I thought doctors just always walked around in their scrubs and lab coats. You're telling me that this doctor sometimes dresses like a normal guy? This is a bad boy right here, guys. This doctor doesn't play by the rules. You know, I've always wondered sometimes why when you go to the doctor, they make you wait in the room for so long before the doctor comes in. And I guess this is why. Because your doctor's in the back room doing this. Whatever this is. One thing's for sure though, I would not want this dude as my doctor, because he is a bad boy. You can tell because his hair isn't as neat as it was when he was a doctor. And he's also wearing a ring with a skull on it. Possibly the skull of one of his patients who died because he was too busy making TikToks to operate on him.
just did whatever the opposite of swooning is. This kind of challenge has been around in some form or another for a really long time, like since Vine was a thing. This challenge where you like dress up one way and then there's music and then all of a sudden you're dressed in a different way that's hotter. And since bad boys have been taking over TikTok, this challenge has been all over TikTok. Bad boys love this challenge. And yes, I know that calling it a challenge might seem a little bit silly because literally all they're doing is changing their clothes, but that's what they call it, so I guess that's just what it's called. I guess for bad boys, it is a challenge to change your clothes. There's one version of this challenge though that I really, really like, and it's this one.
Oh, you're with that dude now? All right, check this out.
Okay, so it looks like it's this nerd and like we're role-playing as his girlfriend who left him or something and is now dating somebody else. And he wants us to check something out. So let's see what he wants us to check out. What could you possibly have to show me that could change my mind now, you little dweeb? That I used to date for some reason? Whoa, what the fuck? How'd he do that? It's like 1 second he was a dweeb and the next he's some kind of... Well, I don't know what he is, but he's different. The caption for this is, duet this. It took me 3 weeks to make because I had to lose 10 pounds. First off, not true. There's no way that you didn't just make this in 10 minutes. And also, 10 pounds in 3 weeks? Jesus, did you not eat anything? Dude, go to the doctor. That's insane. That's something people on TikTok have been doing a lot lately, is putting something in the caption that makes you feel bad for how much work they put into the TikTok to try to get you to like it. They're like, guys, this took me like 5 days to make, but it only takes 1 second to like, so I guess you have to. Kind of makes you a shitty person if you don't like it. So this is a challenge I've seen a lot of people do. I guess it's this scenario where the dude in the video has been broken up with by his girlfriend and he sees his ex out in public with some other guy and he's like, all right, it's time to make her jealous. Hey, Jessica, you dumped me because you thought I was ugly? Well, look how hot I can be. Like this one, he's like, oh, you're with that dude now? You broke up with me because you thought I was ugly and now you're with that dude? Well, look at me now. Now I'm a vampire, so I bet you're jealous of that. Oh, you think I want you back now? Well, I got news for you, bitch. I'm immortal, and I can turn into a bat. And I can't go in the sun because it burns my skin. So it probably wouldn't work out anyway, because I think most people like going outside during the daytime, and I can't do that. So it probably wouldn't work out anyway. What? What is he supposed to be?
Oh, you're with that dude now?
What is wrong with him?
Check this out.
Okay. What? This was so weird. What was this supposed to be? What is it? What is he at the beginning? Is he an old man? Or just a very stressed teen? Why is he so wrinkly? What kind of scenario is this? My teenage girlfriend left me because I'm just a decrepit old man. But little does she know that I've drunk from the fountain of youth. And now I'm a dashing young man again. Is this a TikTok or is this the plot of like an early 2000s rom-com? She was just a high schooler and he was a wrinkly old man. But one day when his silly old ass tripped and fell into the fountain of youth, he turned into the dashing young whippersnapper of her dreams. I've fallen for you and I can't get up, coming this summer. You know, this whole challenge doesn't make any sense. The whole premise in general, it's like, what are you trying to accomplish, dude? It's like you're showing your ex that you can be handsome if you really try. So when you were dating her, did you just dress like an idiot all the time on purpose? And now that she's broken up with you, you're like, oh yeah? Well, guess what? I can actually dress like a fashionable guy. Or whatever this outfit is supposed to be. Oh, you thought I was a wrinkly old man? Well, guess what, bitch? I'm actually a greaser from the 1950s. I guess you should have stuck around long enough to see that. To see that I don't dress like a wrinkly old man all the time. It's just like, why would you wait until after she's already broken up with you to try to win her over? You should have done that while you were dating her, instead of intentionally looking like shit until she breaks up with you. I think my favorite thing about this audio clip is that it sounds like it was recorded with like your earphone's microphone by a kid who's like in his bedroom and doesn't want his parents to hear him talking, so he's holding it super close.
You're with that dude now?
Oh, you're with that dude now?
Check this out.
Guess look what you're missing out on, bitch.
Because nothing wins back girls quite like saying something badass really quietly into a microphone because you're scared other people will hear you. So I know it might seem like the bad boys on TikTok are very self-absorbed, constantly focusing on
how they look in their videos, and that's all they care about, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The bad boys on TikTok have values, okay? And one of those values is protecting women. Here's another sound that the bad boys on TikTok really like. Holy shit, that walk! The most menacing walk known to man. He looks like Frankenstein or something. He looks like he's got absolutely no joint mobility. He's got no knees. Everybody knows that the badder the boy you are, the more your walk looks like a fucking womp from Mario 64. And whoever just touched this dude's girl is about to get... Oh, and look at how slow the walk is too. That's the weirdest thing about it, is he's in no rush. Imagine someone walking towards you like that. That is so menacing. Who just touched my girl? Hey, who just touched my girl? Was it you? Hey, get away from my girl, man. Hands off, now! It's kind of funny how this video was all about respecting women and treating them very nicely, but the second his girlfriend gets in the way, he's like, fuck off, babe! I gotta go fight this asshole! I have to protect your honor, babe. So how about you get the fuck out of my way, you dumb bitch? He just tosses her to the side. Nobody pushes my girl around, except for me. Wow, this one would be kind of menacing if this dude wasn't wearing the cutest tiny little cast on his pinky finger. Like, dude, are you really in any condition to be protecting women? It looks like you've already hurt yourself, man. I don't know if you're in any condition to be throwing punches. That TikTok is from this account, Montana Boy for Life. He's a country boy, as you can tell. Accent's got a little twang, little thing. But make no mistake, he's got some bad boy in him too.
Go ahead, big dog, come over here and say something.
What the fuck? This dude just barked. Dude, I'm confused. Is this guy a bad boy? Or a good boy? Dead. They obviously don't know about Montana Boy for Life. He's literally about to go chop somebody up with an axe because some dude pushed this girl. Holy shit. Okay, make no mistake. I think that abusers definitely deserve to be roughed up a little bit. That's a message I'm totally cool with. If you push a girl, I mean, you can catch these hands by all means. But holy shit, an axe? You couldn't think of any less gruesome way to take care of this? What are you, a horror villain from the 80s? We don't even know the full story. Did this dude just bump into her in a crowded restaurant or something? I guess it's too late. Montana Boy for Life's already off to go... This is a popular one in the bad boy community. I'm sure you guys have seen these videos before using this song. They're very funny to me. I don't know what it is about grown men lip syncing and then punching the air because they're so mad. Also, the phrase ass whooping in a parking lot, I don't know why, it just sounds like you're not beating somebody up, you're just spanking them. You gotta teach them a lesson, you know? If somebody's putting their hands on a woman, you gotta take them out back to the parking lot and spank them.
Next thing coming is a woman where I come from, son. The next thing coming is a
Dude, imagine. Just imagine if this happened to you. You're just like at the club minding your own business and you accidentally bump the girl standing next to you and her boyfriend puts his hand on your shoulders and you turn around and it's fucking Justin from Wizards of Waverly Place wearing what can only be described as the upper body version of a loincloth. I mean, what is that shirt even doing for you at that point? It's not even a shirt anymore. What, did you cut off the sleeves? Were the sleeves that big? My favorite part about this video is that you can somehow tell he's whispering even though you can't even hear the audio from the actual video. He's just got that like, I'm recording in my room and I don't want my parents to hear me making a TikTok vibe going, you know? There's only two things that I don't tolerate around here, all right? I'll whoop your ass if you're touching a girl or if you're telling my mommy I was up here making TikToks. Please don't tell my mommy about this. I don't want her to take away my phone. Actually, a lot of these like bad boy videos have this vibe where the dude making it seems like he's really worried people are gonna see him making the video. I just feel like that completely takes away from how badass the TikTok might be. I mean, I think we can all agree that there was never any chance of this actually looking badass in the first place. But it definitely doesn't help that the dude's just constantly nervously looking around like, somebody better call the law, we can take it outside, we're about to brawl. But guys, now I want to talk about the baddest boy on TikTok of them all, Broke Boy Beck. If you guys have spent any amount of time on TikTok at all, I'm sure you guys have seen this guy. He became a giant meme on TikTok because of this video.
Do you like making a deal with the devil?
I really have a hard time trying to decipher this TikTok. What is he trying to get across here? What is the purpose of this video? He says, do you like making a deal for a devil? And then he strangles you? Is that how you make deals with the devil? I want to be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Okay, can do.
All right, sweet. What do I owe you, like my soul or something?
Oh no, I just want to strangle you for a little bit, if that's cool.
Oh. Okay. So is this like a sexual thing, or?
No one knows. It's just what I do.
Maybe everyone's interpreting this whole thing wrong. Maybe he's not strangling you. Maybe he's just reaching out to shake your hand. It's a deal. What I definitely don't understand is the creepy laugh followed immediately by this very weird moan. His eyes like roll back into his skull. I don't know what that's all about. This video has like 374,000 likes. Everybody was making duets with this dude on TikTok. He became like the joke of TikTok, so naturally, he decided to just keep doing it. This video is called I Want All the Souls.
Please don't tempt me, we raw smoke got plenty.
In what way is this supposed to be appealing to me as the viewer? Wow, what a fun roleplay, you know? Sometimes you want a bad boy to protect your honor and chop somebody up with an axe because they said something mean about you. And sometimes you want that same bad boy to lift you up by your throat and just leave you dangling there while they rap to you. Now that's some bad boy shit. He did it again. This one's called The Souls Are Intoxicating. I don't know what it is with this dude and souls, but he definitely needs to stop. I just feel like if I were a girl, or whatever this dude is into, girls or guys or demons or imps, I don't know what this dude is into. Souls? I just feel like if I was whatever this dude is into, I would not want to be anywhere near this dude, let alone date the guy, because I just feel like if we got into any small argument, he would just Darth Vader my ass, strangle me and lift me up in the air by my throat just because I didn't want to go to Chili's. Overall, I just don't get it. I don't get the bad boy craze, and I don't claim to get the bad boy craze. But one thing is abundantly clear to me, and that's that bad boys aren't going away anytime soon. Bad boys are the new e-boys. Or the new soft boys. Move over every other type of boy, cause it's all about bad boys now. Which is why I've decided to rebrand myself as a bad boy. Starting now. Why do girls like 'em bad? I don't know, but it's true. Take it from the baddest, they can't get enough of you. If you bad, they following me home after school and starting fights over me. I don't know what to do, cause I'm bad. I'm a certified bad boy. Fuck the law, I'm just here to get some cash, boy. Looking buff, acting tough up in this class, boy. I'm so bad my mommy taking away mad toys. Why's my mommy always on my case, like yeah? Wish my mommy get out of my face, like yeah. Trying to tell me not to eat this paste, like yeah. Don't she know this bad boy like the taste, like yeah. I'll use karate if you're acting rude. I'll kick your butt if I don't like your tone. Fuck the dentist, he's a scary dude. Tried to skateboard and broke all my bones.
I'm a bad boy.
Bitch, I always been bad.
I'm a bad boy.
And I dress in all black.
I'm a bad boy.
Might fuck around and skip class.
I'm a bad boy.
And I don't respect my dad. I'm a bad boy, please come change my diaper. Got all these haters round me, take them all out with my sniper. Hit the candy store, blow a bag like a bagpiper. Bad boy ate too much sugar, now bad boy is getting hyper. Hey bitch, I am bad to the bone, metaphorically and physically. I don't fuck with milk, got that calcium deficiency. My bones are so fragile and my mommy is so pissed at me. It would take a month to read my medical history. I'm bad at things that most people could do behind their back. I am bad at taking naps. Bitch, I don't know how to add. I'm bad at not smoking crack. I am good at watching Paw Patrol. I'm bad at getting mad. Don't even know how that's possible. I know that a bad boy's what you want. I know that you want a boy that doesn't give no craps. I know that a bad boy's what you need. Bad at tying shoes, so I got those Velcro straps.
I'm a bad boy.
Bitch, I always been bad.
I'm a bad boy.
And I dress in all black.
I'm a bad boy.
Might fuck around and skip class.
I'm a bad boy.
And I don't respect my dad.
I'm a bad boy.
Bitch, I always been bad.
I'm a bad boy.
And I dress in all black.
I'm a bad boy.
Might fuck around and skip class.
I'm a bad boy.
And I don't respect my dad. So I guess it's official. I'm a bad boy now. Bad boy Dan. If you want to be a bad boy too, listen to the song. Bump it with your friends. Make a TikTok with it. I don't care. I'm a bad boy. The only thing I care about is myself and respecting women when it's convenient. I hope you guys enjoyed that song. It's actually one of the songs in the new EP, so if you like that, there's even more songs on the EP, so go check it out. The link is in the description. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at bad boy culture on TikTok, but now it's time to hear from our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Hey guys, it's me, Bad Boy Danny. You guys know that a real bad boy cares a lot about protecting women when it's convenient for him. But did you guys know that I care about protecting something else too? That's right. My data. I'm very protective of my data. In fact, to show just how protective I am of my data, I've prepared a short video.
Is that your hand on my data? Is that your hand?
That's why I use ExpressVPN. I spend a lot of time in my day being a dark, moody bad boy at local coffee shops in my area. And one thing I'm always worried about is giving strangers access to my bad boy data while I'm using the public Wi-Fi at these coffee shops. ExpressVPN encrypts your internet data, so other, sneakier bad boys can't get access to my bad boy data. ExpressVPN offers the fastest speeds and apps for any of your devices, whether it be your Mac or PC at home, to your iPhone or your Android phone. So your data can be secure no matter where your bad boy lifestyle takes you. It's easy to use. Heck, you can connect with just one click, and they've got server locations in 94 countries. ExpressVPN is less than $7 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no reason not to try it out. So take back your internet privacy today and find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting the link in the description box. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Take back your privacy today with ExpressVPN. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Please don't look that up. Again, if you want to grab my EP, it's available pretty much everywhere that you would listen to music. The link is in the description. If you want to get some merch, go to DannyGonzalez.store. Thank you, Riley Ford, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I disappear forever. Bye. Why do girls like them bad? I don't know, but it's true. Take it from the baddest, they can't get enough of you. If you bad, they following me home after school and starting fights over me. I don't know what to do, cause I'm bad. I'm a certified bad boy. Fuck the law, I'm just here to get some cash, boy. Looking buff.
I'm gonna do your intro.
Okay, go for it whenever you're ready.
Okay, just give me just a quick second. Alright, now I'm not bald anymore. Okay, ready?
Yep. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, and I'm back with another episode of watching your YouTube videos and roasting the shit out of them for fun. And by another episode, I mean the first episode, because I've never done this before. Hopefully, it doesn't suck. Basically, I tweeted on my Twitter, please send me links to your YouTube videos. I want to review them in a video. Because, you know, I do a lot of videos where I will react to popular YouTubers' videos, and you guys seem to really like that. And I decided it'd be fun to turn the tables and do it to you instead. So this is going to be me reacting / roasting / reviewing your YouTube videos. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and see what looks interesting here. Okay, this is a video called How to Draw a Car on Your Computer. This is submitted by Stephanie Faye.
Hello everyone, this is DigiDave.
Okay, this was submitted by someone named Stephanie, and he just said his name is DigiDave, so this obviously isn't your YouTube video. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10, not your video. This one's called Heading Out. Yes. Yes! 10 out of 10. That was perfect. Holy shit. The twist ending and everything, I thought he was gonna get up to the car and be about to get in and then be like, wait, shit, I don't know how to drive. That was pretty fun. That was a very fun little video. 10 out of 10. Great, great title. Heading Out, and great description. Be sure to subscribe. Honestly, you don't need anything else except, you don't need anything else. And my favorite comment on this video is this one by T-Zoo that just says, awesome, I want to live life like a worm. So, 10 out of 10 for that comment too. Okay, this video is called Dumbass Loser Smashes a Broken Tablet with a Baseball Bat. Why is he a dumbass loser? All right, let's check it out. I like how you opened it up so you could smash the insides. You leaned it up against the thing just to smash it from a different angle. Like what? Let me lean it up against my swing set. Show it who's boss. Accuracy of the title gets you a 10 out of 10. It really was a dumbass loser smashing a broken tablet with a baseball bat. That's probably the most accurate title I've ever seen on YouTube. It's very straight to the point. It describes exactly what happens in the video. Nothing more, and nothing else does happen in the video. It's literally just this dude smashing a broken tablet with a baseball bat. So your title gets 10 out of 10. As far as the point of this video or the reason for making it, I'm gonna give that a 0 out of 10. I'm not really sure what compelled you to make this video. I don't know why the kid's wearing a bandana. Why is the kid wearing a bandana? Like he's doing something illegal and he doesn't want to be like caught doing it. All right, next video. This one's just called November 5th, 2017. And the description just says my Snapchat story. I haven't even watched it yet, but right away I'm gonna deduct some points because this is 4 minutes and 40 seconds long. I'm gonna have to slash your points in half already and deduct you down to a 5 out of 10 without even watching the video because nobody should have a Snapchat story that long. And then I'm gonna have to deduct half a point because this whole thing's a vertical video.
This is Africa.
It's just pictures. So if I could critique this, I would say that the plot is a little bit vague. I'm not really sure what the characters in this are supposed to be doing. It seems like they're just sort of jumping around from scenario to scenario, and I'm not really seeing any development. And also, this character who's drumming, I would say is not very likable. And so if you do another installment of this, I would say maybe kill them off or something. I just don't really think that they fit in the arc of the story. So yeah, overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10.
That's what's good, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just gonna stand here and eat it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in your video for the rest of the time, actually.
Okay. Oh, you want to watch one?
Yeah. Dino World.
Dino World.
The
Okay.
new movie.
Okay. This was submitted by Bradley Lee Nichols. He said, "This is the new movie coming out."
The only one.
Dino World. Yeah, you know the new movie that's supposed to be coming out. This is it. It's 59 seconds long, so get ready. And it's got 12 views. Dino Films. So this is a movie called Dino World. It's made by a production company that specializes in dino films.
Okay. I gotta say, like, I want to see it. Like, I'm in.
I'm
in. This is the new movie coming out. I'm in for it.
They have to fight for their lives.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
It's got Bane from Batman. You'll have to fight. You're gonna have to fight, dude.
Alright. You know, it's nice to see Bane still making movies.
I know.
Yeah.
Ever since they
Killed him.
They killed him. I thought he wasn't gonna get any more roles, but here he is. You'll have to be smart.
This movie's really requiring a lot out of me.
I say title cards get a 10 out of 10. Wait, Blue? Is that a person?
I think it's the dinosaur.
Is the question for Blue? It's the trailer is asking the dinosaur, "Are you fit for survival?"
Oh my god. Hang on. That special effect of the dinosaur just slightly opening his mouth, 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Dude, I thought that the dinosaurs were all trying to kill Bane, but this is like a plot twist right here. This summer, find out. When is this movie coming out?
Uh-oh.
Well, the trailer was released in September, so we gotta wait all the way until the summer.
I don't know if I can wait. This is amazing. 10 out of 10. I will watch this. I will pay money to see the whole thing.
iMovie and Dino Films present a Dino Films production association with iMovie. Edited by me, production designer, me, director of photography, me, casting by me, music by iTunes, costume designer, me, executive producer, me, written by me, directed by me, costume designer. What costumes?
You think the dinosaurs are gonna change?
Oh, maybe they'll be wearing little top hats at some point in the movie or something.
We can only hope.
Okay, I would say title cards 10 out of 10.
Bane being in movies again, 10 out of 10.
Yes. Plot 10 out of 10 from what I can tell.
Yeah.
The only thing I would give a negative review to would be the release date. Please release it sooner. I don't think we can wait. I don't think you could possibly release it soon enough. I'm itching. I'm itchy. Please, so release date, I'm going to have to give that a negative 12.
Negative 12.
Negative 12.
I can't wait. I do have one question. Is the child's name Dino? If so, 10 out of 10 name.
Oh, the actual kid?
Yeah.
No, this channel's called Random Stuff and Things. Actually, he's a squirrel.
Okay. Well, good for him.
Well, that makes everything that much more impressive.
All right. Good show.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, this one's called Death Apartment.
Hey babe, I'm home.
Alright, I like it so far. There's no backstory. It's just a dude getting home from work and dying. And dying immediately. That's pretty good. Exposition, 10 out of 10. Oh shit, he's fine. He's totally fine. He's getting up like nothing even happened. Now he's fine again. Totally fine.
What you say? That you only meant.
Physics on that one's gonna be a 0 out of 10. Not possible. Not how brooms work.
What you say? That you only meant when.
I like how you knocked the plates over on your way down, but then when they were hitting you, you were already perfectly posed on the ground, like, I'm ready for my plates. I'm ready for the plates. Oh, that's the end. He never saw his girlfriend. He came into the apartment saying, hey babe, I'm home, and he didn't die either. So Death Apartment, I don't really know if that's an accurate title. I'll give the title 6 out of 10. The ending leaves a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. I'll give that a 4 out of 10. Overall concept, 8 out of 10. Alright guys, well that's, I think about all the time that we have, and by all the time that we have, I mean all the time I'm willing to sit here and watch your YouTube videos. Let me know if you like this video. I think this was actually pretty fun, and I want to do this again so we can make it a little show that I do every now and again if you want. All in all, I would say that the winner of this round was Dino World. I think Dino World for sure gets a 10 out of 10. Out of 10. Thank you for turning on my notifications, Ariana. You are truly Greg. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This of course is another episode of Did I Paint the Wall Behind Me? Or did I move? Everybody go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below. I'm gonna pick the best one and I'm gonna kill you. Okay guys, today we're gonna be doing a subreddit video. It's no surprise that I haven't done one in like friggin' 4 months, I think. I don't even remember the last time I did one. I haven't done one in a while, okay? I apologize. I think they just got a little bit repetitive, so I needed to take some time away, let the subreddit kind of reset. I was seeing a lot of the same kind of posts over and over, so hopefully we can get a little bit of variation in there now. We can get some original memes. We can get some interesting posts. Right off the bat, the first thing I'm seeing is pretty interesting. I gotta give him that. Biblically accurate Danny. I always forget this is how I'm described in the Bible. Yeah, I guess I'm just so used to how I look in real life, but this is how I look back then. All these eyes and these sort of spinning strips of texts around me, just sort of orbiting me like the rings of Saturn. Yeah, I forget how terrifying I used to be back then. Be not a Craig. It's my favorite quote from the Bible. He's always watching. He knows if you Googled what's the fastest growing army on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I have so many eyes actually. I have one for every Greg, and there's always one watching you. That's how I know. And I know that you did. Amanda. Oh, so I guess it's a thing lately to Photoshop like different versions of me. So we got biblically accurate Danny, and then down here there's new Danny dropped, hipster Danny, smooth Danny. Kind of thought I was already pretty smooth, but I guess there's always room for improvement. Guys, Danny made a new Instagram. Daniel Gonzalez 5235344. Wanna bang me? Yeah, guys, this is my new Instagram. Daniel Gonzalez 5235344. I use Daniel because this is sort of more of a personal Instagram account. I'm not gonna be posting like all the memes and usual goofs that I usually post on Instagram. This is more for just personal stuff. So in my bio, I have Wanna Bang Me, and then a link that is a virus that you can download onto your computer. Dude, this is sick. Anime Danny doing a little goofing around. Okay. I'm digging the artwork. This is actually really sick. I mean, it's kind of terrifying, but stylistically, this is very cool. I drew Danny. Oh, I get it. Dude, these are sick. A few more of my Dan arts. Wow. Damn, that one straight up looks like a picture. This is some artwork of the darkest day of my life, a day that will live in infamy forever. And then here's just me sitting on a bed, loving life. Yo, what is this? Wait, is this a real movie? Chopkick Panda and Friends? Dude, there's like a million different knockoffs in one movie. Oh wait, no, okay, it says 4 movies on one DVD. Okay. I was like, dude, that would be insane. All of these knockoffs in one movie. Is this the kid from the What's Up movie? maybe? I think it is. I don't remember. But I know Marcel towing when I see him. Wait, so what are these other movies? Chopkick Panda. So that's actually not the one that I watched, because I watched Little Panda Fighter. So I guess there's another Kung Fu Panda ripoff out there. And then maybe this is like Princess and the Frog. And then I think that's like Gumbo or whatever his name was from What's Up. Excuse me while I look up my own video about What's Up to know for sure. Is that the kid? Yeah, I think it is. He's got the same hairstyle. I don't know why he has glasses. Dang, dude, I gotta get my hands on this DVD. This is like sacred video lore. I haven't done a knockoff animated movie in a while. I should do one of those. Maybe I should figure out whatever this Princess and the Frog one is. That could be kind of fun. Me waiting for Danny's next Reddit video and it's a skeleton. Well, it's time to wake up, skeleton, and put your skin back on. Cause we're on the subreddit now, baby. Let's see what the comments have to say about this. You probably saw what y'all was posting and decided not to. What were they posting? I honestly haven't been on the subreddit that much in the past 4 months. Maybe I should be kind of glad about that now. Is it just me or does that kind of look like Danny? No! Made a pizza of Danny's face? That pissed my dogs off. That picture pissed my dogs off, dude. I gotta go tell my dogs to calm down. Dude, I went to see what they were barking at, and this image, this like weird bloody pizza face was hovering outside my window. Terrifying, dude. Oh, good, they put toppings on it. Does anyone agree? First post, I don't know what I'm doing here. My favorite creators, and then they ranked a bunch of commentary creators. You can't rank perfection, and these people are all perfect in my book. So no, I do not agree. There is no winner, there is no loser. It's like picking a favorite child, dude. I can't do it. And these people are all my children. Why does Danny literally never age? I think he found the fountain of youth. Yeah, I saw a lot of discourse about this, and I forget if I've talked about this in a subreddit video before, but this video of me from high school like keeps showing up on my current audience's For You page. Guess not For You page. Just like homepage on YouTube. I don't know what it's called on YouTube. This keeps getting recommended to people on YouTube. Yeah, it's a video from 11 years ago. It used to have like a few hundred views, I think, and now it has 1.8 million because it just like keeps recommending to my audience. And I guess my audience is watching, but yeah. I've seen a lot of comments saying like why Danny should address this or Danny should talk about it. To be honest with you, I kind of thought I already had. Maybe I haven't. Well, I'll talk about it just in case I haven't already talked about it. In high school, you know how you have like announcements at the end of the day? We had like every week, every Friday, there'd be like a video announcements. We had like a video production club at school that put together the video announcements. They were read like a newscast, a bunch of announcements, and then we would also like throw in little skits and sketches. So this is one of those sketches. That's why it's on a page called Falcon Weekly, because we were the Falcons in high school. So yeah, that sort of explains it. And it's just a funny little skit about things that nobody said at Wheaton North. Nobody but me, I guess. I was probably the first and last person to say any of these things at Wheaton North. It's a hoot, it's a holler. I don't know if you guys will think it's funny because you didn't go to Wheaton North 11 years ago, probably. But if you did, then you should watch this video, dude. There's some really relevant humor in here that you're gonna love. Danny dropped that skincare routine. Yeah, I see this comment a lot whenever people talk about how I look the same in older pictures. I really hate to say it, man, but it's just genetics. I don't even really wash my face, dude. I rinse my face in the shower and that's it. My advice is I don't have any advice, honestly. That's probably not even a good idea. There's probably more I could be doing. I should probably moisturize my face or something, right? That's what people say you should do, but no, I don't do it. I am also going gray in my late 20s, so, you know, I don't know if you want my advice on not aging. I'll look my age in due time, don't worry. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna skip over looking my age ever, because right now I think I look a little bit younger than I am. But eventually I'm gonna go gray. And whenever you see someone with gray hair, you just assume that they're older, right? If you saw me but with gray hair, you might think I was like 40. So if I go gray in a few years, I'm probably gonna skip over looking my age, and then I'm gonna look way older than I am. I feel like my commentary videos and my second channel videos are gonna be so weird someday when I have like completely gray hair. I feel like I act so goofy and wacky in some of these videos that some people are gonna click on and be like, is this dude like 50 years old? This is the wackiest old man I've ever seen. All right, let's watch some of this old video and see if I really haven't aged. Yeah, it was popular at the time to make videos like shit nobody says at whatever, or shit, you know, shit nobody says when they're hungry or whatever. So that's why we made this video. Actually, you know what? I forgot one critical thing about this video. I wasn't even in the Falcon Weekly when we made this video, because I was in it my junior year of high school, and then I got kicked out right before our senior year because I goofed around too much. So I actually wasn't even in the Falcon Weekly when they made this video, but they just asked me to be in it, I think. So when I say that's why we made this video, I had no authority to make this video. I was not in the room coming up with the video idea. I was just there. So shout out to the actual Falcon Weekly that year. I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. Calculus is really gonna come in handy later in life. Yeah, I have gum for all of you. I feel like my voice has gotten deeper, maybe? Or maybe I just talk deeper. Could I talk like that if I wanted to? I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. I feel, honestly, I sound like a fucking nerd, dude. I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. Yeah, I have gum for all of you. Yeah, I have gum for all of you. I think I just talked higher back then. I actually do think that. I was also like skinnier, I think. Or maybe my like face has gotten wider, something like that. Generally, though, haven't really aged. A lot of people in this video I'm still friends with to this day, dude. This is my friend Brian. This is Tim. You guys know Tim from my videos. Danny should react to this due to the fact that it's coming up on everyone's recommended 8 years later. Oh, this comment was from 2 years ago. Yeah, see, this video's been getting recommended to my audience for literal years. Wow, okay, this one is kind of crazy. So this is me from 8 years ago. This is a Vine I made 8 years ago. And then this is me now. Even my hair is the same. Okay, I do pretty much look the same in these two pictures. That's crazy. After all this time, www.taclightmax.com? No way, there's a new tack light? A new tack light drop? Okay, I wanna watch this commercial and see if I can find it. But I should say, I know that I've goofed on the tack products a bunch, okay? I know that I've razzed them, I've tested them, and I've said, you know, these aren't as great as they make them seem, but I will say, since I already bought the tack bat and I like had it laying around, I ended up like not throwing it away because I was like, it seems bad to just waste this, so I just had it laying around for a while, and then eventually I started wanting like a flashlight that I could use to look out in my backyard to make sure my dogs were, you know, peeing at night and not getting attacked by a coyote or something. So I started using the tack light because I just had it laying around, or the tack bat, sorry. I was like, this is perfect, dude. I can make sure my dogs are okay outside. And then if they're not, if they're getting attacked by some wild animal, I can beat the shit out of it with this. So now by my back door, I have the tack bat there waiting, and I use it almost every day. So I do have to give some props to Bell and Howell for designing the tack bat because I actually genuinely use it all the time. I think probably a regular flashlight would work just as well, and I do have to turn it down to its minimum brightness every time before I shine it anywhere near my dogs, because I know that I would actually probably blind them if I shined it at them on its maximum brightness, but on its lowest brightness, it's actually fine, and it works pretty well. So there you go, Bell and Howell, thank you. Now let's look for this new tack light, dude. What is this called? Tack Light Max. How can it get any more max than what they already have?
When it comes to technology, our military reigns supreme. They never use a flashlight with an inferior beam. They'd use something like this.
Is he saying they do or they would? Is he saying they use something like this or they'd use something like this?
They'd use something like this.
I think he's kind of trying to trick you here into thinking he says they use something like this. No, he's saying hypothetically, they'd probably use something like this. They could use something like this. We know damn well that Nick Bolton doesn't know what kind of flashlights they use.
Lab certified at 50 times the brightness of regular flashlights.
Well, they shined it into a mysterious orb, so it has to be good.
Tack Light Max can spotlight objects hundreds of feet away and be seen up to 10 nautical miles.
10 nautical miles? At what point is it too much light? The average person does not need this flashlight, dude. Are you insane?
But even inside this giant slab of ice, the Tack Light Max keeps on working.
What if it's actually called the Tack Light Max, not because it outputs more light than the other Tack Light, but just because they named it Max? There's a comma there. Yeah, this is the Tack Light Max. Yeah, the Tack Light Max is not short for Tack Light Maximum. It's short for Tack Light Maximilian.
So, you know we had to do it.
I didn't know you had to do that. You know, because this thing outputs more light than the other one, we have to fucking run it over with a monster truck. Actually, if you gave me enough time, I probably would have guessed that, because they do this shit at the end of every commercial.
You definitely don't want to try that with the regular flashlight. And even though it's rugged and durable, it's lightweight and easy to hold.
Can you attack someone with it though? What if my dog's getting eaten by a coyote? Please put this in terms of my dog, my exact predicament.
I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Okay, cool. Shit, maybe I'll buy that. I could do another tack product testing video. I would need more than just that, but I would do another one. A really bright flashlight actually does seem like something kind of fun to test. Y'all ever notice how when Danny cut his hair, he didn't smile until it grew back? Oh, that's actually kind of true. I didn't in real life either. All right, motherfuckers. That's pretty much it for this subreddit video. Thank you guys for watching. Please
head on over to the subreddit, submit some interesting stuff, okay? I want to come back and I want to make these subreddit videos interesting because I do enjoy making them when there's interesting stuff in the subreddit. So let's get some interesting memes. Let's get some interesting takes, some new perspectives, some edits, some memes in the subreddit. And I'm going to come back with a fierce vengeance and I'm going to kill every single one of them. I got to stop saying that. I got to stop saying that. I'm not going to kill anybody. All right? Bye. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Stick around to the end of the video to find out more. Hello everyone! I hope you're having a great day. Oh, what a beautiful day it is. Welcome back to my second channel. If you stumbled across this video thinking it was my main channel, this is actually my second channel. Over here we like to do things a little bit differently. I like to do a little bit less structured of videos, get a little bit sillier, a little bit wackier, a little bit goofier, and I also like to drink LaCroix. I've been pretty outspoken about enjoying a LaCroix every now and again on this channel, and if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, then you're probably wondering what flavor of LaCroix I'm gonna be drinking today. And that's a great question because I'm actually gonna be drinking all of them. I'm gonna be drinking every flavor. A lot of separate people actually gave me this idea because in whatever video I tasted the watermelon LaCroix and I didn't like it, people said, oh, well, you should taste all of them and figure out which ones you like the best. So I'm almost certain I have every flavor here except limoncello and watermelon, but actually I think I still have watermelon in the fridge because I didn't drink all of it because it was nasty. So let me go get that. Okay, so the only flavor I don't have is limoncello. Limoncello is pretty hard to come by because it's still a pretty new flavor, and also it is very highly coveted. So I couldn't find any for this video, but rest assured, I know where that's going. So we don't even have to worry about it. I don't even have to taste it. Oh, also before we get started, there's new colors of the Greg t-shirts and Greg hoodies. There's like a yellow and orange Greg hoodie and a pink like coral Greg t-shirt and also this blue t-shirt. So if you want to get any of these, go to dannygonzalez.store. I think they're pretty fun summer colors. And without further ado, it's time to drink a ton of LaCroix. I don't know which flavor we should start with. Maybe we'll just go with whatever's on the top of the tier list here. All right, we've got lemon. Let me see if I can find the lemon. Lemon. Lemon is one of those flavors that I think is a lot like lime. It's pretty reliable. A lemon's never gonna let you down and it's good for any occasion. So let's go ahead and take a sip and see how we feel. Both lemon and lime are kind of like if you took Sprite and made it light. It's a light Sprite. And by light, I mean if you took out any of the sweetness. And also, I guess, the lime flavor, because it's lemon and lime. But if you're like trying to cut soda and you're craving a Sprite, I'd say a lemon or a lime. It'll do you wonders. I would say lemon probably honestly goes in A tier. It's a great flavor. It's fun. It's not too crazy, so you're not gonna get tired of it. I feel like one of the downsides of LaCroix is they only come in like really big packs of like 8 or 12. So like if you buy one for the week, then you're gonna get really tired of the flavor after the week. But lemon is just like, it's just like drinking lemon water basically. It's a classic. You can't go wrong. That's a good choice. Okay, what's next? Uh-oh, coconut. A highly controversial flavor. Some people love coconut, some people hate coconut. And by that I mean, I don't know if anyone, I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say they like coconut, but a lot of people hate coconut. I personally, I've only had it a couple times, and one of the time was while filming the music video for the LaCroix song. I just wrote it in because it was a flavor that I knew existed, but I hadn't even tried it yet at the time of making that song. So that was my first exposure to it, and for the video I had to drink a lot of it. It kind of grossed me out how much of it I had to drink, and I ended up not really liking it, but it's been a while since then, so let's see if I like it now. See, there's two sides of this. There's two sides of this coin here. You get kind of like a sunscreen taste, because of course, like any sunscreen kind of has like a coconutty tropical vibe to it, but you also get kind of like a pina colada taste, which I really like. I know not a lot of people like coconut. I really like coconut flavored things. Like I love me a good Almond Joy. I love me a good pina colada. I do feel like by the end of this can, I would be tired of this flavor because it's just like a little bit too much. It's also kind of like artificial tasting. I'm gonna put it maybe in D tier. It's not like offensive by any means, but I don't think that I would ever pick it. I definitely don't think I would ever buy like a whole pack of it. And I definitely feel like if I drank this whole can, I would not feel good about it. So it's going in D tier. Okay, berry. Shoot, I don't know if I've tried berry. Where is berry? I'm very excited to try berry. What does it smell like? Maybe raspberry? Yeah, I think that's like a raspberry flavor. Honestly, it's refreshing, but I don't know if I really fuck with the flavor that much. Like, I've never really been a big berry person. In fact, ever since I was a kid, and I don't know if this story's gonna make sense to anyone, but like, did anyone else like have siblings and each sibling had like a specific color that everything they had would be that color? Like in my house, everything I would have would be blue, and everything my brother would have would be green, and my sister would be like red or pink. So like I would have a blue plate with dinner, and my cup would be blue always, so we would always know like whose was whose, because blue was like my favorite color, and also it just came to be associated with me. So then anytime like my grandparents would get us candy or anything, they'd always get my brother like green apple and my sister pink like strawberry or something like that, and they would get me blue. And for some reason a lot of times blue would be raspberry. I guess they couldn't come up with another blue flavor, so it would just be blue raspberry, and I really didn't like it. It's grown on me a little bit since then, but I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't ever pick it myself, but I would drink a can of it. It is pretty refreshing. So I'm gonna put it maybe in C tier. It's just kind of like, meh, I don't really care, you know? Why should I care about a berry LaCroix? Oh, shit. Next flavor is tangerine. So I have tried this before, and I already know that I don't really like it, but I'm gonna try it again for the sake of this experiment. And while I open this can, I'd like to talk about LaCroix in a broader sense, because there seem to be two different camps of people that watch this channel. There seem to be people that also enjoy LaCroix and are curious to know my thoughts on every flavor. And then there are also people who hate LaCroix. And I should say that I also used to hate LaCroix. I used to think it was so gross. In fact, I remember when I was like in middle school, I used to play Risk a lot with my friends. And sometimes to make the stakes more interesting, we would make it so the loser of the game would have to drink a whole can of LaCroix, because our parents would always have LaCroix. My friends' parents would always have LaCroix. So we all hated LaCroix so much that we would make the losing friend drink an entire can of LaCroix. And usually they couldn't even finish a can because it was so nasty. But when I was in college, I got like way too into soda, and I started drinking it way too much. And then like even after college, when Drew was staying with us to prepare for the tour, he drank a lot of lime LaCroix. So I was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. Can I try some? And at first I didn't really like it. At first it definitely tastes like a soda fountain soda, but like the syrup is not working, and so you barely get any flavor. So it's just like seltzer water and like a tiny minuscule amount of flavor. Yeah. Tangerine, I think, might be like the most flavorful LaCroix, and that's not necessarily a good thing, because I don't really like the tangerininess. This one tastes so much like a tangerine. It literally feels like biting into a tangerine. I just think that's a little bit too much for LaCroix. LaCroix's not supposed to have that much flavor. I'm gonna put it in D tier. Yeah, I don't really like tangerine. So with all that being said, I feel like the appeal of LaCroix to me isn't to have something like super flavorful. Like soda is like so sweet and sugary. LaCroix is like a whole different thing. It's like if you like lemon water at a restaurant or something like that, where you like want some water, but you want just like a tiny little bit of flavor to it. It also has carbonation in it, which makes it a little more interesting. I think that's what makes it so gross to most people at first, because you're not used to tasting carbonated things that don't have a ton of flavor in them. Like the only carbonated things you ever drink are like Coke or Sprite that have like a ton of sugar in them. So tasting something that's carbonated without like a lot of flavor is really jarring at first. So that's why it takes a while to get used to. Okay, orange. Okay, we're staying in the orange realm of things. I don't think I've had orange. I've only had tangerine. So let's see if orange is any better than tangerine. Oh yeah. That's a much more classic orange flavor. The first time I had tangerine, I thought it was gonna be like orange flavored, but it's really like tangerine flavored. Like if you can picture the difference between like the flavor of like an orange crush soda or like orange juice versus like a cutie, one of those little tangerines, that's the difference between these two LaCroix. This tastes much more like a substitute for like a crush or something like that. I still can't say I'm a huge fan. I don't really like orange flavored things that much. Like if I was drinking soda, I would never reach for like a Fanta or a crush on my own. But for what it is, it's pretty good. I think that falls in the same category as berry. So that's gonna go in the C category. Actually, you know, no, I like it a little bit more than that. I'm gonna put it in the B category. Yeah, that's actually quite delightful. That's actually quite fun. Raz Cran. Oh shit, we're getting crazy now. So I'm pretty sure berry was raspberry, and now they throw in Raz Cran into the mix. That's raspberry plus cranberry. That's a little bit crazy, don't you think? More like Raz Crazeberry. Yeah, I haven't had this one either, so we'll see how it goes. It smells really similar to the berry. They smell exactly the same, except Raz Cranberry smells more. Like it smells like more things. It smells like berry plus more. Probably cran. Nah, this might upset a lot of people, but I don't really like cranberry. I don't like cranberry flavored anything. That's going in the D tier. It's not like offensive, but it's just a flavor I don't really like. So, okay, watermelon. Oh, who remembers how much I liked watermelon before? Actually, this is like the only cold one, because this is the only one that's been in my fridge. The rest of them have been warm, I forgot to mention. And you know what? I'm willing to admit that the last time I tried watermelon, I had recently brushed my teeth. So I was definitely disgusted by watermelon at first, but I've realized since then that maybe it was because I had just brushed my teeth. I had that weird feeling in my mouth that, like, you know, everything tastes kind of bitter. So actually, maybe I'll enjoy this now. We shall see. Oh, no, it's still bad. Yeah. No, I gotta be honest, somehow this tastes like the most artificial out of any LaCroix flavor I've had. That's like, it doesn't taste like a watermelon, it tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but it also tastes like if somehow like the watermelon Jolly Rancher had like a Jolly Rancher rind on it, and you just took the rind and dissolved it in sparkling water, and that's what this tastes like. No, that's gross. I don't like that. That's going in F tier. Yeah, fuck watermelon LaCroix. All my homies hate watermelon LaCroix. Pesticue? More like nasty Q. No, I can't believe that people like that. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. I don't know how to pronounce it in French, but it looks like pamplemousse, which always reminds me of that thing in gymnastics that the people do. Pommel horse. I always think that they're the same word. I'm gonna go do my gymnastics routine on the pamplemousse. Pamplemousse is grapefruit, if you don't know. I've had this many a time, and I enjoy it. I feel like it's got just the right amount of flavor. Like, it's not too overbearing like the tangerine is, but it's also not like super mellow either. And we do buy this from time to time. This is a flavor that we actually get and enjoy, so I feel like I'm gonna put this one in B tier. I'm feeling pretty good about pamplemousse. Pommel horse. Pamela Anderson. I hope the microphone's not picking up what's going on over here. I've got like all of the barely drinking LaCroix sitting over here, and they are all just kind of like crackling, or, you know, what is the word? Sizzling? What did sodas do? Bubbling? They're just kind of bubbling. Can you hear that? Next flavor is All Reliable. Beautiful, elegant lime. I already know I like lime. I don't know what kind of psycho drinks pure LaCroix, like just straight up bubbly water without any flavor to it. But I'm pretty sure that's what this next one is. Pure LaCroix. Actually, you know, I should take that back, because I have drinking plain sparkling water before, but it was more out of necessity, because we went on vacation to Mexico earlier this year, and I really wanted some LaCroix, but they didn't have any, so I just kept asking for sparkling water and then putting lime in it if they had it. But sometimes they didn't have lime at the place we were staying, so I would just end up drinking plain sparkling water. And honestly, eventually I started to like it a little bit. Like, it really started to scratch my itch, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it smells like nothing. And it tastes like nothing. That's weird. This is probably how flavored LaCroix drinks to people who aren't, like, used to LaCroix. It's like the sensation of drinking bubbly water that doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. It's like really weird. I don't know why, because I don't think it really tastes different than water. It's just water with bubbles in it. So it shouldn't really taste different. It's just like the feeling of bubbles being in your mouth without flavor. Well, I can say without a doubt I would never buy that from the store. I'm gonna put this bad boy in... Am I gonna put it in E or F tier? Really, what's the difference between E and F tier anyway? Is there really a distinct difference at this point? I'm gonna put it in E tier. Like, it's not flavorful, which I don't like, but at least it's not like offensive. Like, it's not like bitter, like nasty Q. Hibiscus! This is one that I haven't tried yet. I've seen some people say they love it, and some people say they hate it. To my understanding, hibiscus is a flower, and I say that because we have a hibiscus at our house, and it's a flower. So I was gonna say, I is not sure if this is gonna taste like a flower or not. If it does taste like a flower, I'm guessing I'm not gonna like it, because that sounds gross. Like, what am I, a bee that eats flowers? What do bees do? They eat pollen, or they take the pollen? I don't know what they do, but they do something with flowers. Oh, huh. That's actually not bad. It's actually kind of good. Wow, I was not expecting to like that. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, it almost tastes like Kool-Aid or something. Like, not at all what I was expecting it to taste like. That's good. I wish I've tasted it more, because right now my mouth like feels kind of weird from drinking so many sips of different flavored things so much in a row, but I feel like I want to put this in A or B tier. I feel like I can't in good confidence at this very moment put it in A tier, so I'm gonna put it in B tier for now, but that is a lot better than I was expecting. Okay, moving on. Apricot. I should quickly note that I don't feel so good, honestly. My tummy, it feels like it's honestly kind of about to explode. I feel like I've got a lot of carbonation, and I feel like I'm inflating like a balloon. Let's just keep moving on. Apricot. I've never tried this flavor before. Oh. Ew, that tastes like apricot like for a little bit, but then also has like an undertone of like body odor or something, like sweat. I think that's going in F tier. I don't know, there's something about that that's just sweaty. Passion fruit. I haven't tried this one either. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what a passion fruit tastes like, so I'm kind of excited to see. Nah, this kind of has the same problem as apricot, I feel like. It's got like a weird aftertaste that tastes like sweat. Does my mouth just taste like sweat right now? That's 2 in a row that have tasted kind of sweaty. Am I sweaty? No. There's something wrong with that one. It's not as bad as apricot though. I'm gonna put this in, I think I'm gonna put that in C tier. It's just got like a little bit of sweat to it. And the more I taste it, the more it goes away. It's actually not that bad. I think I might have had some sweat taste left in my mouth from apricot. That was the problem. I gotta stop taking so many sips of each one. Like, I feel like by now I've drinking like a total of several cans of LaCroix, which is definitely not good for one sitting. I feel like I'm kind of full of gas right now. Okay. Peach pear. I have had peach pear before. I like peaches, I like pears, and I like peach pear. It's just like a little bit too much for me. Like the pear is like really distinct and I don't know, something about it, it's like really flavorful. This is one of the more flavorful cans. All right, we're coming down to the wire here. We got mango. I've never had mango, but that all ends today. Okay. I'm gonna put that in C. This is the last can that I have in person. That is key lime. Key lime is pretty good. I've had key lime before. Wait, is there a type of lime called key lime, or is key lime only referring to the pie? Because in my head, it's just a pie. But thinking about it now, I feel like key lime is like an actual type of lime. Let me Google this. The difference between a key lime and a regular lime. Okay, so key limes are, it is a specific type of lime. So this is kind of like lime, but different. This is good, and honestly, I'm not a fan of key lime pie. I've never had like a regular, just a plain old key lime, at least not to my knowledge. I don't think I have. But I like this more than I like key lime pie, but less than I like the lime LaCroix. I've also heard my friend describe this as tasting like the lime flavored Skittles, if you've ever had those, and I think that's pretty spot on. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's a good taste, it's a fun taste. I have bought key lime before and I've enjoyed it, but it's not one of my top picks. And last but not least, we have limoncello. Again, I couldn't find a can of limoncello, but let me just tell you, it's my favorite flavor of LaCroix of all time. It tastes like lemon plus like kind of like vanilla, which is really different for LaCroix because pretty much all of these are just flavors of fruit and different mixtures of fruit, with the exception of hibiscus, which is a flower. But like having that vanilla-y kind of flavor in there really takes it to the next level. It tastes like lemon cake. So if you haven't had limoncello, I would highly recommend it, so long as you like LaCroix. With any of my recommendations, if you don't like sparkling water or like flavored sparkling water, then there's 100% chance you will think any flavor of LaCroix is disgusting, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this list. So yeah, there you have it. There's a whole bunch of LaCroix cans that I've had just but a couple of sips out of. I feel like I'm about to bust, and not in a good way. So let me know what you think of my tier list. Let me know what kind of controversial LaCroix opinions you have. But I think that's it for this LaCroix tier list. But with all that being said, now it's time to talk about our sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is the absolute easiest way to build a website for whatever your needs may be, whether it's like making a personal portfolio of your work or starting an online business, an online blog, or anything in between. They make it really easy to make a website without having to get intimidated by things like coding. If you make a website with Squarespace, you never have to code anything. It's all very visual. I've built websites with Squarespace before, and I have no knowledge of like HTML or anything like that. They've got really beautiful templates you can start from, and they'll look good right off the bat. All you gotta do is fill in all the blanks, and you've got like a beautiful looking website right from the go, and you can customize it from there if you want to. You can add things to your website really easily, like an online store. You can add video if you want to embed video for people to play, or audio with audio blocks. You can have multiple contributors to your website, so if if you have like business partners or friends that you run a website with, you can easily give them access to also edit your website. But it's not just easy to build the website, it's easy to maintain and keep your audience growing and up to date as well. You can use email campaigns. They've got great traffic analytics, so you can look at how many people are coming to your website, what types of people are coming to your website. You can also use Squarespace to post to all of your other socials. So if you run a business and you want to let everybody know about a new product or something on your Facebook, your Tumblr, and your Twitter, you can post to all of them at once using Squarespace. So if all that sounds good to you, you want to start a website for your business or a personal project, or you just want to mess around and see what Squarespace is all about, head on over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Danny to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Squarespace. It really helps when you check out my sponsors, helps me get more in the future, so I really appreciate it. I'm probably gonna go explode from all the carbonation in my tummy tum tum. Bye.
What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of Christmas Time. It's December, baby. You know what that means. Every year around Christmas time, I'm on the prowl looking for Christmas movies to watch and review on this channel, and to my surprise, the perfect one sort of just fell into my lap. I'm sure a lot of you have seen my video on the movie Spookly the Square Pumpkin. Well, it turns out that a sequel to that movie just came to Netflix. It's called Spookly and the Christmas Kittens. And I've watched it. I've watched it several times now while working on this video, and you know what? It's just as bad as Spookly the Square Pumpkin. I thought that maybe they would have improved on their storytelling skills, but they have not. Also, I've watched this a decent amount of times now, and I still have so many questions about the end of this movie. Without spoiling it too much, it does not paint Santa in a very good light. Kind of makes him seem like a little bit of a jerk, honestly. All right, let's just watch it.
There once was a little lost kitten. He had given up hope of ever having a home. He'd stopped wishing on stars that he wouldn't be alone.
So the movie starts out with Santa finding this Christmas kitten, this green and red kitten, while he's delivering presents on the night of Christmas. There's this kind of creepy shot of Santa reaching into the shadows. He sort of looks like he's trying to grab us while he's grabbing the kitten, and his face is totally engulfed in shadows, and he honestly looks a little bit creepy. I think they could have worked on the 3D model for him for a little while longer. But anyway, he adopts this cat. It cuts to 1 year later, so the cat's been living with Santa for a whole year. So things must be going pretty well with Santa and his Christmas cat. He found the Christmas cat in the snow. He adopted him. He named him Mistletoe. And they're just living a happy life together. And the cat has a nice new home.
I have something for you. It's your very own collar. Let's take a photo so you'll always remember the day you got your collar.
Why does Santa look like he's being held at gunpoint in this picture, dude? Like, I can feel the fear in his eyes. He's smiling, but it's like a grimace. I mean, Mistletoe looks fine. The Christmas cat, he's doing okay. He's got his hand up on Santa's chest like, this is my man. This is my human. But Santa's just kind of like, take the picture, okay? Just take it. Just don't hurt me. Anyway, then we cut to Holiday Hill Farm, which, if you don't remember, is the farm where the whole movie Spookly the Square Pumpkin took place. And it looks like the whole gang, Spookly, the Pumpkins, and the Scarecrow, are all having a great time decorating the Christmas tree.
On Holiday Hill Farm.
Now, I don't know how long it's been since the first movie took place, like chronologically speaking. I don't know if it's been years, but at the very least, it's been 2 months, because the first movie took place around Halloween. This movie's taking place around Christmas. So shouldn't these pumpkins be like rotting by now? I'm just saying, because this year we carved pumpkins for Halloween and they lasted for like all of 2 weeks before they became absolutely rancid. So I'm just speaking from personal experience here, but I'm pretty sure that, like, scientifically speaking, Spookly's head should be caved in and he should be full of mold, and there should also be like a family of squirrels living him and eating him from the inside out. And I know, you know, that's not the most unrealistic part of this movie, but I'm just trying to understand the lore of these movies. Also, are these pumpkins Christian, or do they just kind of celebrate Christmas as like a secular holiday?
Look, Jack, look! I caught a snowflake!
Wow, you caught a snowflake during a snowstorm? Where there's a ton of them falling from the sky? Good job, you idiot. Anyway, just like the first movie, this movie is a musical, and the first number is called Christmas Snow, and it's all about how when it snows on Christmas, that's Christmas snow.
It's snow, it's Christmas snow. Go tell everyone you know. It's not like any other snow. It falls but once a year.
And all in all, there's not really too much exposition because not much has changed since the first movie. It seems like we're pretty much picking up right where that left off.
Christmas snowflakes sure are beautiful.
Oh, they surely are, Spookly.
But not nearly as beautiful as me, right, Jack?
Well, they are one of a kind, Bobo.
One of a kind? Oh, thank you, Jack.
Okay, well, maybe not everything is the same, because I don't remember Bobo trying to seduce the Scarecrow in the last movie. What? That seems like a weird thing to throw in at the beginning of this movie. You think I'm a sexy pumpkin, right, Jack? You sentient pile of hay wearing humans' clothes? You think I'm a sexy little gourd, don't you? I know the only thing that differentiates me from the other pumpkins is the fact that I'm wearing eyeshadow and lipstick. But you'd fuck me, right, Jack? There's a couple things going on at the beginning of the movie here. Big Tom and Little Tom, who are the conjoined twin pumpkins, announced that they're going to be throwing a Christmas extravaganza, which is basically like a talent show, so there's gonna be auditions later on in the movie. But while they're all standing around talking about it, suddenly Spookly hears something.
Do you hear that, Jack? I do, and it kind of sounds like bells.
And out of nowhere, a giant-ass snowball comes out of nowhere and like barrels towards them, smashes on the barn door, and out of the pile of snow comes Mistletoe the Christmas kitten.
Oh, great. First a square pumpkin, and now a green cat.
And Little Tom, being the asshole that he is and was in the last movie, he doesn't skip a beat. He has to make it known right away. Hey, I'm gonna be an asshole about this, and I'm gonna single out the one thing that makes this cat different than everybody else, and I'm gonna let everyone know that I don't like it.
A green cat!
Anyway, you might be confused at this point, because I was at the beginning of the movie. I was like, wait, wasn't Mistletoe just with Santa? Where does this take place in the storyline? Because he was just with Santa, and now he's on the farm. Well, they don't ever explain this until the end of the movie. Just know that something happened, and Mistletoe got lost, and now he actually doesn't even remember his own name or like where he came from because he hit his head so hard just now.
I don't know what my name is. I can't remember anything. Look, there's a gold crown hanging from his collar. Maybe he came here looking for a queen and just doesn't remember. Oh!
Okay, Bobo, chill, jeez. Now she's trying to get with the cat? I swear to God, dude, this is the horniest pumpkin I've ever seen. They turned her up a couple notches in this movie. It also doesn't help the fact that she's like the only woman character that's spoken so far, and the only thing she's tried to do was like get with the guys. And also is like seemingly a gold digger, because she's like, ooh, he's got a fancy collar. I wonder if I can marry him and become a queen.
Please give me the collar so I can see if it says where mistletoe is from.
Oh, all right, if you insist. Hey, that's mine! Come back here!
So Mistletoe goes off, runs to go find his collar, and Spookly wants to help, so he tries to get the whole gang to go with him to help Mistletoe.
He could get hurt! He could
find his way home and be celebrating Christmas by midnight tonight.
Wait, Christmas by midnight tonight? It's not Christmas? It's Christmas Eve when this is taking place? Then what was the song at the beginning of the movie about? Because I'm pretty sure it was about Christmas snow, and how Christmas snow is so special because it only falls once a year on Christmas. But today's not even Christmas, so what happens if it snows tomorrow, huh? What's that gonna be called? Christmas Snow 2? Christmas Snow the Squeakquel? Answer me!
Mistletoe chased that owl as fast as he could. Through streams, under branches, over rocks and wood. He ran as fast as a kitty cat can. It flew round and round. It flew into a clearing and dropped that collar right down on the ground.
Okay, so that's a weird thing for the owl to do, right? Why did he do that? Why did he steal the collar like it was something he wanted, fly for miles, and then just drop it and keep flying? I thought it was gonna be some reason like, oh, this owl likes shiny things, and he saw the shiny sparkle of the collar, and he just had to have it. But now I'm kind of thinking, does this dude just like the thrill of stealing stuff? It's like he's a robber that goes up to people and he's just like, all right, motherfucker, give me the money, come on. And then he's got the money and he's running away and he's like, you'll never catch me alive. Oh, it's not fun anymore. I don't want this shit. I feel like that's worse than stealing it because he just wanted it. He just stole it because he wanted to see Mistletoe's eyes as he flew away with it, that sick son of a gun. So now Mistletoe's just kind of stranded in the middle of this freezing cold forest. He ran so far away from the farm that he doesn't really know how to get back there, so he's just chilling in the middle of the snowstorm.
He looked up at the stars for a moment or two and whispered a wish he thought would never come true.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
So he looks up at a star and wishes a wish that he thought would never come true, and then a magic raccoon shows up. A raccoon shows up in a burst of sparkly magic. So,
I don't know if that's what he wished for. I can't imagine it was. Like, if I was stranded in a snowy forest during a blizzard, I don't think my first thought would be like, oh, I know just what I need right now. I need a magical rodent with human hands.
I have just what you need right here.
Let me see.
Not so fast, my funny-looking feline friend. How can I be sure you're worthy of such a gift? Have you been naughty or nice?
I don't know. I can't remember.
That's a suspicious answer. Like, I know he hit his head and he really can't remember if he's been naughty or nice, but like, you gotta explain a little bit more than that, dude. You can't just say, I don't remember. That's never a good answer. Especially when someone's asking you if you did something wrong or not. All right, Sonny, fess up. Did you kill all those people? Me? Huh. Oh, please. I don't remember.
I suppose you might be worthy of what's in here, but I still can't just give it to you. Not unless you have something to give me in return.
But I don't have anything.
Sure you do. That.
Why not? It's not much good to me now. What's in the sack will help me find my way home?
Guaranteed.
So the magical raccoon gives Mistletoe this sack that's supposedly supposed to help him, and then he just kind of disappears. He flies up into the sky with his sparkly magic. So he's got the sack, he opens it up, hoping to find something that will help him get home, and what he finds are 3 kittens.
Kittens?
Hello! Hi!
And I don't know what it is about these kittens, but they look dirty. I can't tell if they tried to make them look dirty or it's just because, like, the thickness of each strand of fur on these kittens' bodies is so thick that they just look like coarse and not fun to touch. Or... That's a weird way to phrase that. These kittens don't look very fun to touch. They just don't look soft, is what I'm trying to say. They look kind of greasy and dirty and not fun to touch. And honestly, Mistletoe's pissed. He's pissed that he got kittens when all he wanted was to find his way home. Spookly finally finds him and tries to get him to come back to the farm with him, but by now he's just pissed. He's just pissed off and he doesn't want anything to do with any of these people.
For the last time, scat, scram, shoo! Go away! Why are you alone?
Why are you alone?
Why don't you go home?
Why don't you go home?
I don't have a home.
I don't have a home.
I'm out on my own.
We're out on our own.
Oh, you mean you don't have anywhere to go?
What? Is this a surprise to you, Mistletoe? That these kittens don't have a home or someplace to go? You just bought them from a raccoon who was carrying them around in a sack. You think they've got somewhere to be, like someone's waiting on them to come home for dinner? I highly doubt that. They were in the care of a magic raccoon, and he was willing to trade them away for a collar. So I don't think that they've got anything crazy going on after this. Then there's a scene where the kittens are playing around on the ice and Mistletoe and Spookly get all worried because the ice is gonna break. So they go down to try to save them, but Mistletoe ends up falling in and they all have to save him. So, you know, he's learning about friends and how they help you, and it's all part of a moral, I assume. Wait a minute, this cat fell in the water and only his butt got wet? Huh. Now from the top, make it drop. Cause that's a wet ass pussy. Then we cut back and see some of these auditions for this Christmas extravaganza that the pumpkins are putting on. And to be honest, it's not a very interesting part of the movie. This is just like a B plot that they could have just gotten rid of entirely. It's not very compelling.
I am now gonna drink a glass of water and sing a great Christmas song. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Now this act is a little bit unsettling to me because in this world, most of the characters, including Jack, are just inanimate objects that are alive for some reason. Like Jack is just a scarecrow. He's just a pile of hay wearing clothes. And so is the dummy. So is his puppet. It's made out of all the same things that Jack is. So my question is, why isn't that one alive? Like, is Jack just holding up basically a corpse of one of his species and making it talk and pretending like it's a puppet? Because that seems disrespectful, honestly. Seems highly insensitive, in poor taste. Especially this part where he's like making it drown. Where he's like pouring water all over the corpse of I mean, honestly, what looks like a toddler of his species, because it's just a smaller version of him. Bobo's also auditioning for the Christmas extravaganza, and she's doing a magic show when suddenly some real magic happens. That sparkly magic stuff that the raccoon rode in on comes into the barn and deposits a present right in front of Bobo.
Well, now everybody calm down. Let's see what we have here.
Well, it must be for me. I saw first!
Yo, this girl has to chill, dude. Holy shit. Every single scene, all she does is like, that's mine, I'm gonna marry that, and I'm gonna be rich. It's not a good look. All right, so anyway, Spookly and Mistletoe and the Christmas kittens find their way back to the farm just as the snowstorm is starting to turn into a blizzard. But they can't get in the barn with their friends to get warm because there's a big pile of snow in front of the door. So instead, they go into the farmer's house.
Did you hear that, buddy? Someone said ho ho ho.
Ooh, these kids look kind of creepy, dude.
Ho ho ho.
This girl looks 6, but also 40. Under the tree in the farmer's house, Mistletoe finds the present that magically blew into the barn. I don't know how it's suddenly in the farmer's house. They never explained that. I guess it just magically goes to there next. I don't know why it ever had to go in the barn if that's the case. But he opens it up and here's what he finds.
This gift is for you because you truly believe it is better to give than it is to receive. Your friend, Santa.
I know who I am, and I know how I got here.
He knew what had happened, and now I'll tell it to you. Santa promised he'd find Mistletoe a home of his own, a special place with a family so he'd never be alone.
Wait, what? What? So this whole gift thing from Santa is like a home for Mistletoe? Dude, Mistletoe already had a home. It was with you. He lived with you for a year. And he seemed pretty happy too. It seemed like he was living a pretty luxurious life. He was Santa's cat. And it also says he needs to find him a place with a family so he'll never be alone. Living with Santa, you would literally never be alone except for one day out of a year where he's working. The rest of the year, he's there. What kind of excuse is that?
But before Santa could take Mistletoe to the home he had found, he snuck onto the sleigh, and suddenly, the sleigh was high off the ground. Mistletoe held on till he couldn't, and then he let go.
Hey, Mistletoe, maybe say something? He just hung onto the back of the sleigh all night without saying a word? Dude, we've heard you meow before. We've heard you talk. We know you can. Why would he not say anything? Why is he just silently hanging from the back of the sleigh all night like, oh, damn. I'm gonna die.
Mistletoe landed on the rooftop, covered with snow. He rolled and rolled across the farm and crashed into the barn. When they looked inside and saw a red, white, and green cat, they wanted him to stay. You're the best Christmas present under the tree.
So Santa's big gift to Mistletoe for Christmas was a new home. Wow, way to go, you insensitive sack of shit, Santa. That's not what Mistletoe wanted, clearly. He wanted to find his way back home. Santa getting Mistletoe a new home for Christmas is like getting your boyfriend a new girlfriend for your anniversary. That's gotta be the meanest gift I ever saw. Okay, well, everything's resolved now pretty much. This is the end of the movie. Now, are you ready for the part that threw me for a loop when I watched this movie and I still have questions about? Well, here you go.
Where you belong. Where you belong. Place you love. Family and friends. Where your dreams begin and all your journeys end.
Yeah, not only was Santa the raccoon, the conniving, greedy little scam artist of a raccoon, he was also the owl, that sick son of a bitch that stole Mistletoe's collar just to lead him into the woods to die. So I'm sorry, but I'm having a hard time trying to grasp Santa's reasoning for all this. What was he trying to accomplish? From his gift and everything, it makes it seem like Santa was doing all this to help Mistletoe find a loving home, because he never had that before, and that's all Mistletoe ever really needed. But for one, Mistletoe already had a fine home. He lived with Santa. And then number two, this has to be the most elaborate, inefficient scheme to find Mistletoe a home that could possibly exist. Because Mistletoe was already there. When Mistletoe met Spookly, he was already in the right place to be at his home. He was right next to the farmer's house. But for some reason, Santa was like, oh, I can't have this. Mistletoe making friends? No, no, no. So he snatched his collar and led him into the woods. And then when Mistletoe finally finds his collar, Santa becomes a raccoon. Santa takes his collar again and gives Mistletoe 3 kittens. Why does he need those kittens? And then he just lets him find his way back to the farmhouse by chance through a blizzard where he finds his new home. That's gotta be the dumbest scheme of all time, and honestly, it kinda just seems to me like Santa wanted Mistletoe dead. And if that's not enough of a weird movie on its own, then imagine my surprise when I watched this movie again and realized that at the very beginning of this movie, when Mistletoe is just a tiny baby kitten and Santa first finds him, he's already at the farmer's house. The porch that Santa finds him under is very clearly Holiday Hill Farm, where all of this takes place, under the farmer's house. He was
was there the whole time. The whole plot of this movie is so pointless, because if Santa had never found him in the first place, he still would have ended up at the farm. He probably would have met Spookly and all his friends, and yeah, maybe he wouldn't have found the kids, but like, he would have been happy living with Spookly. Anyway, this movie was dumb, and now it's time to hear from our sponsor. This video has been sponsored by ExpressVPN, the #1 VPN in the world. Let me tell you guys why I use ExpressVPN. First off, it's for my internet security and privacy needs. When you're out and about on a public Wi-Fi, you're susceptible to having your data snooped on by hackers, and even when you're at home, your internet service provider and advertisers can see some of your data as well. But ExpressVPN helps protect against that by encrypting your data and making you anonymous online. But that's not all, because ExpressVPN also helps you unblock content that's not available in your area. For example, if there's a show, let's say Friends for example, that you want to watch but it's not available on Netflix for you because you live in the US, well, you're in luck because Friends actually is available on Canadian Netflix. So if you log onto ExpressVPN, change your server location to Canada, suddenly Netflix thinks that you are in Canada and you can watch Friends. This can be helpful in a variety of situations like Netflix, but also like YouTube videos that could be blocked in your country, apps that could be blocked in your country. Now let me tell you a little bit about why ExpressVPN is the best VPN. They've got the fastest speeds. I haven't really even noticed my internet speed slowing down at all while using ExpressVPN. They've got 24/7 customer support, so should you have any issues, they can get it taken care of right away. It's easy to use. You just open the program and connect with one click. Couldn't be simpler. But don't just take my word for it, because it's also been consistently rated the #1 VPN by sources like TechRadar, CNET, The Verge, and many more. I've got ExpressVPN on everything, from my laptop to my phone to my desktop computer. So if you want to check it out and find out how you can get 3 months for free, then visit the link in the description below. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. When you guys check out my sponsors, it helps me get more in the future, so I really appreciate it. And I know that if you're looking for a VPN, ExpressVPN is the way to go, so check it out. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Please do not look that up for the love of God. It's true, but you just have to trust me. So don't look it up, and you just have to take my word for it, because that is the way of the Greg. And okay, that's the end of the video. Bye. This video is over now. Over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, over now. So why are you still watching this?